Finding those levels too. Look at that 4-punch combination.
It's a masterclass right now from Shakur Stevenson. That's what you're seeing. A masterclass. Right hand, and Shakur meeting them with a straight left hand.
Oh, and there's a knockdown scored with the left hand.
Right now, we're going to give him his just due. Shout out to my brother, Just Due.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes, got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see them jump in whenever they go live. Peep it, this channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Jusdu shine, busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Jusdueboxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Jusdu. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word 'em up. Yeah. You know what time it is. $4 p.m. Eastern.
The truth will tell on your ass what you doing or what you're not doing every single time. You can lie, you can bullshit and all that, but when that bell ring, if you ain't put that work in, it's gonna show, bro. It's gonna show. Not to mention y'all in a sport that can cost you your life. Literally, you can die in this shit. So if that's the case, man, if you gonna do this, don't bullshit with it. If you don't really want it, say to yourself, keep it real with yourself. I really don't want this shit. I can't put the work in that it requires. Walk away. Ain't nobody mad at you. Go out there, you young enough, you go get educated, get a skill, do something, man. But don't play with this, man. People you can get killed in this shit, man.
That's real. That's real. Trill Spill by Barry Hunter, man. I love that damn video and the quote and everything he was saying in that video, man. How y'all feeling on this good Wednesday though, man? Back to build on this boxing, man, and give it its just due. We always do. How y'all feeling, man? Shout out to the fan, man. We had T.O. and Shakur kick off their press conference, huh? Did y'all enjoy the press conference, man? Because we gonna go over it, man. We gonna go over it, man. We's gonna go over it, man. We gonna talk about it. We here today. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Let me say what's up to the fan before we get into it. Hit the like button. I don't know what side y'all on, whether it's vertical, horizontal. Hit the like button for your boy. Sub to the channel. Let's get to it. CJ, what it do, man? What's good? 2 cents in the building. My guy, Emmanuel, what it do, homie? Keith in the building. He said, Roach is officially a gatekeeper. Nah, no, he ain't. He ain't even lose, man. He ain't even lose. You know what I'm saying? Cash Sports, the box historian. What it do? JP's in the building. Was good with it. Howard was good with it. I mean, Art Man was good. These scrap, but this fight for no energy for real. I think both personalities about on quarter win. Yeah, I'm not really looking to like I don't know what people was looking for them to do right now, right? Bobby, what it do, fam? Shout out to the OG Mag 7. Was good, Art Man. Guys, Shakur talking about fighting Conor Ben over Devo Devin Haney. And that's the problem, man, with boxing right there, Art Man. That's the problem. Right now, man, we talking about T.O. I ain't even about to entertain that, man. He already made it clear that he'll fight that dude, bro. I don't want to really get sidetracked into that conversation, bro. Devin Haney can't beat Shakur Stevenson. It's levels. He don't got the pedigree he got. He don't got the defensive capabilities he got. He don't got a better offensive bag. That's just my opinion, and I'm gonna leave that there. We're gonna get to this press conference though, because. You know, why not? We do it with anybody else. And expect too much trash talk. I think Core locked in. He ain't trying to sell it to nobody that you know. When do we, you know what I'm saying? Ain't like they got no personal history. So I don't expect it to get too heated. It's early right now. And dude just want to get in there and fight, man. I know he ready to prove himself against a guy like T.O. Man want to fight Conor Ben. Nah, man. That's you trying to force a Devin Haney conversation where it don't fit. He has opportunity to fight Shakur, and he vacated his titles. I will never entertain. Like, I don't know where these Devin Haney fans got all this. Like. Matter of fact, you know what? I got something for y'all. Double tap that screen, hit the like button, support the grind, hit that super chat, hit the Cash App, support the channel. This is for my guy Art Man, and we're gonna get to the bill. I like Art Man, and it's all good because I know he team Haney. I'm team boxing, but I got Shakur over everybody. You did. Unapologetically, but this for my guy Art Man. Hey, Art Man.
The first thing that I don't even know how it happened because we thought that we was getting points. You dig what I mean? Because Core is an Olympian. Core always then got in on Devin. Nigga, are you tripping? You niggas, y'all. Nigga, the whole shit started because it was live that we're in there with Core. Not Core is getting out on us. Like, he's the big nigga. He's the big homie. In the shit, it was never. We would always, nigga, first the gap was like this. The gap got closer and always up. If you got off any with Core, it was a plus. If you just had a good day, that's how it worked.
If he got off any against Core, it was a plus. Y'all don't have a leg to stand on ever no more.
Just like niggas is moving
I swear. And I love Devin Haney.
If it's too hot,
I've been rooting for him ever since he got cheap.
Listen, brother.
He already ready to go to 40, bro. And what did they do? It got hot, and they vacated them titles. They didn't allow the WBC to make no ruling, and they took their ass up to 140 and beat up Regis. That's all. Now, look, I'm so real. Shout out to Zoomverse. As I said many times on the channel, I'm so real. I'm real enough to tell you the reason Devin Haney went up is because he was cooked at the weight class. He wasn't running, he wasn't ducking, he wasn't scared, but he knew damn well he wasn't going to fight Shakur at 135 pounds and run the risk of getting beat up. But I can't wait. Y'all loud now. Think about it. He had 47. Shakur is officially still a lightweight until he step in the ring against Teofimo. And think about it. Now Devin Haney found his tongue. You had them fights at 140. You want to think about telling Shakur to come up there to 140. If you really wanted to fight Shakur, you could have said fight him at 140 the same way you doing T.O. You ain't want to fight that man. You don't want to fight no damn Shakur Stevenson. They not fooling me. I love the Haneys too. They entertaining. They good for boxing. I'm not no hater. You know what I mean? I root for the dude. I thought he was going to lose against Brian Norman. He proved me wrong. And I gave him his just due for the rest of the month. From the 22nd all the way to the end of the month. Because I rock with Devin. He proved me wrong in a good way. So shout out to him. But he can't beat Shakur. I'm not about to Z was good with it. Shout out to Tay. I'm standing on that. He can't beat Shakur. He can't. I swear. I'm talking about skill for skill. I don't see it. He long, maybe he big, maybe that's why y'all feel confident that he'll win. because he got some size on him. That shit won't matter. You heard what Bill said. The gap got closer, but it's still a gap. That gap is the reason why they ain't thinking about trying to fight him right now. They better stay at 47 where it's safe, man. Huh? That's my guy, Art, man. Shout out to him though, man. It's always fun to talk like friendly banter with somebody without no disrespect, man. Shout out to the Haneys, but he can't beat Shakur. But let's get into the press conference, man, that y'all hated so much. We gotta get to it though, man. It's only right? It's only right. It's only right. You know what I mean? It's only right. You dig? It's only right. It's only right, man. These dudes gonna have some fun, man. Hit the like button, support the channel, put some color in the chat. Let's build, man. Let's talk about this presser that they had today. Let's get it. Is this the one? It's the right one. Did I get there? Did I pull the right video? Come on. What is this? Oh, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the launch press conference for The Ring 6. Via Ticketmaster.com as part of a 20 title challenger from Newark, New Jersey. A 2016 Olympic silver medalist, now undefeated as a professional. With 24 wins, 11 of his 24 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the 3-division world champion and current WBC lightweight champion of the world, Shakur Stevenson.
Why would they play that trash-ass music, bro? I'm not even trying to be funny. That dude, I never want to hear his music. He make music for crash out.
New York, a 2006.
Man, right? Why would they do that? Like, who told them? Who told him score was that you're doing, bro? NBA young boy playing that damn. That's crash out.
16 Olympian, right, now with a professional record of 22 wins, just one defeat. 13 of his 22 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the 2-division world.
Guys, sports, shout out to the box story, man. We can't bet Shakur, and Bill knows he can't beat Shakur. Yeah, the entire world knows it. Hey, man, I believe it. I think the only reason they even talking about it now is because he got big. He bigger. Like, he 2 weight classes away. Now they found their tongue again. That shit ain't gonna stop none. Shakur acclimate the right way. He'd beat him up there too. Yeah, that was that NBA young boy, man. That's that crash out music, man. Shout out to Age Buster. What it do, fam?
Champion and reigning and defending Ring Magazine and WBO Junior Welterweight Champion of the World, known as the Takeover, Teofimo Lopez.
Nah. We not gonna keep playing with y'all in his music, bro. And what is he, yo? I'm trying to tell y'all, I don't know how old y'all are. I might be telling my age with this, but do y'all remember the cartoon Bobby's World? Remember the cartoon Bobby's World? Little boy with the big ass head, he used to ride the big wheel. That's Tio. It's Tio all grown up. Bobby learned how to fight. You know what I'm saying? That big ass head, he had to learn how to fight. Look at him. Them belts coming with core. I'm telling you, Tom was good. Y'all remember Bobby's World? Don't Tio look like him all growed up? Big ass grown version of Bobby's World. Nah, bro. Come on, man. These weak ass tracks, bro. Yo, it's cool to have them belts. Yo, that shit gonna be better when Cord take them junks from him, bro. When he take them from
Thomas, and welcome again, everybody, to the kickoff press conference for Ring 6 to take place January 31st, here at Mecca Boxing, Madison Square Garden, headlined by a 140-pound showdown between Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson, live and exclusively on DAZN. So for generations, the Garden has been home to some of boxing's biggest fights. The first two between Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier, Evander Holyfield against Lennox Lewis, Miguel Cotto's thriller against Shane Mosley, and more recently, we saw a terrific one between Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. If it isn't the best against the best, the Garden isn't interested in it. Now, January 31st, we will get the best against the best. Teofimo Lopez, the former 135-pound king, now the lineal and Ring Magazine champion at 140, coming off a dominant performance against Arnold Barboza last May. And Shakur Stevenson, one of the most decorated fighters in the sport, an Olympic silver medalist, a 3-division world champion who will look to conquer a...
There you go, Mamba mentality. There you go, Mamba mentality. You might have been lost. Now you found your way, man. Y'all got to stop. Hey, man, y'all got to get off y'all knees for Tank. The Butcher, what's good with it? Y'all literally forced me to be a little aggressive when I have conversations about Tank, because all y'all do is jock ride, come to his aid when he don't need it. You slander every fighter and you force him into conversations where he don't belong. We ain't talking about Tank yet. We're going to get to him when we ready. So you sit your little ass out in timeout, man. Sit in the back where the kids is at and shut up, man.
A 4th weight class next month. We're going to talk to the fighters, talk to some of the people around him, but first, kick things off. I want to go to Rick Reno.
Now watch how you piss a super Tank fan off. You just tell the truth. Shakur Stevenson is going for his 4th division, being a champion in 4 divisions. Can you say that about your favorite fighter? No? All right, then. I don't want to hear none you talking about.
Chief Operating Officer of Ring Magazine. And Rick, it's been a pretty good run for the Ring. Terrific card this past month. Another one coming on December 27th with Naoya Inoue. And January 31st, I don't think this one can miss.
Don't be mad because he passed your favorite up.
Took the show on the road for the last couple of events, London, Riyadh. As you mentioned, we got Ring 5 coming up in a couple of weeks in Riyadh. And we're now returning to New York City for our 3rd time and our first event at the Mecca of Boxing, Madison Square Garden. And for such an iconic venue, we wanted an iconic fight, and we got it. Teofimo Lopez defending his Ring and WBO world titles against undefeated 3-division challenger, 3-division champion, who is the challenger, Shakur Stevenson. And, you know, like you said, we've had fireworks.
You walk into the somebody trying to what the young kids call it, rage baiting. You know, the young kids call it rage baiting. Come in here, somebody came in here on their knees for Tank, and we ain't even talking about him. All of y'all that do that are some. I want to let y'all know the difference. Like, I could support my guy, but the difference between me and y'all can't talk about your favorite fighter without the slander. And you don't ever see me going across YouTube panels arguing for Shakur. I will never do it. I don't even care to do it. I don't even care what nobody think. I don't force Shakur conversations where they don't belong. Devin Haney fans do it, and Super Duper Tank Davis fans do it. Y'all always force a Tank conversation. If you want to push Shakur up against Tank, tell him to fight Shakur. That's it. Other than that, I don't even want to hear it.
At our last couple of events, and I expect nothing less than fireworks in this fight. You know, these two guys, Teofimo and Shakur, are the future of this sport. They're 2 young guys, well accomplished in their own respective rights, and they're laying it all on the line in this fight. And only one of them is going to walk away with the Ring title that night.
You know, I'm telling you, Tom, these dudes.
Tickets go on sale tomorrow. Man. I would advise you to get those tickets as soon as you can, because they're going to go quick. And if you can't be there live, watch it live and exclusively on the Zone.
Watch live exclusively on the Zone. Let me speak.
Thank you, Rick. This fight, of course, will be co-promoted by Matchroom Boxing.
#1 guy at 135. And when I heard about this fight, I didn't expect it to happen. And, you know, the work that His Excellency's done, Ring Magazine.
How you know they don't be? I say this all the time. I'm repetitive with it. They not real boxing fans, Zoom. That's why they try to force other fights. Like, they want to push Shakur in a fight with everybody else while he got Tio in front of him. This is a weird-ass fan base, bro. These weird ones, I don't like none of them, and I'm biting all their heads off from here on out. All they do is get on their knees for a fighter, and then they slander every other fighter. You get what I'm saying? In the meantime, that's what they do. Get what I'm saying? That's what they do. All right. There you go. Now you lost. There you go. Let's get back to this, though.
To make this fight quite sensational, but the icing on the cake is to see the fight at Madison Square Garden. This is, for me, the absolute mecca of boxing. And speaking to Joel and Sal, the incredible team at the Garden, the pre-sale numbers are through the roof. This place will be full to the rafters on January 31st. You've got Newark against Brooklyn, but more importantly, you've got two generational great fighters. In Teofimo Lopez, a guy that beat the man at 135, up at 140. But this guy to my right, when you talk about chasing greatness, 28 years of age and trying to become a 4-division world champion on January 31st. Look at the names in the history that have done it. Roy Jones Jr., Pernell Whitaker, Sugar Ray Leonard, Thomas Hearns, Juan Manuel Marquez. Greatness only gets appreciated over time.
Yeah.
Let's acknowledge what we're about to see on January 31st. This is two guys in their absolute prime.
Yeah.
And we should be very, very lucky in a sport that's dominated by money, and these fighters deserve every penny they get. These guys are chasing legacy. And that's so motivating to be involved in an event like this. And the undercard will be announced in due course. Frank Smith and the brilliant guys.
And real quick, shout out to LWBoxing. I don't know if y'all seen the reports already, but a fight that's going to be on this card is Carlos Adames versus Ammo Williams. Shout out to my homie LWBoxing. Ammo Williams and Carlos Adames will be on this card.
Seller and Ring Magazine. Rick, thank you very much. This is just an incredible event to be involved with. But just take it in and enjoy what we're about to see. Two great fighters in their prime, putting it all on the line for their legacy. Can't wait, January 31st. Of course, as always, live and exclusive on the global home of boxing.
Thank you, Eddie. Mike Barreo, co-manager, Teofimo Lopez. You and Keith Conley have done a terrific job with Teofimo over the last couple of years, guiding him to some big fights. Sure. This might be the biggest, though. What was it about this fight that you particularly liked?
Well, this is going to be a technical fight. Everybody knows that. We got to see. Is that me or Mike? Okay.
We can start with you, Senior. It's,
where you're going. Go. So anyway, technical fight. Let's see what Shakur is going to show up. I hope it's the Shakur that fought William Cepeda. You know, but we're ready for anything. You know, Teofimo Lopez brings excitement to the sport. Every time he comes to fight, he comes to fight. So, you already know what he does. You know, Madison Square Garden, he's the best when he's the underdog. And, you know, just to put it out there, we never lost to any southpaw in his whole career. And I'm talking about the amateurs, over 200 fights. We never lost to southpaw. This guy's not going to be the number one.
I don't think he fought a southpaw this good, but he got an opportunity to prove me wrong. He did fight Loma. Some people feel like Loma is on that level. That's what they keep bragging about. I just felt like Loma put himself in a really, really big hole by giving away at least the first 6 rounds or so. He gave away at least 6 rounds to Tio, and then fought back and won 7 through 11 and gave up to 12. So he ended up losing that fight like 7 rounds to 5, despite giving up the first 6. Let that sink in. Shakur get you for the first 6 rounds. Good luck catching up to him. Good luck winning 5 straight rounds in a row against him. You ain't never seen nobody win 5 straight rounds against Shakur Stevenson. Let alone anybody could be beat. He ain't unbeatable, right? Tio is the guy that could beat him. We're gonna talk about that because Paulie has some. He hit the nail on the head. But you ain't never seen nobody go out there and win 5 straight rounds in a row against Shakur. Not even debatable, really. Loma from like 7 to 11 it was belt to ass, and then he kicked up in that last round and put the nail in the coffin and beat Loma. You know what I'm saying? But you seen that? You seen the can. People think it's just the Cambosa's loss. Nah, it ain't that. It's the Nakatani struggles. It's the Jermaine Ortiz, the Sandor Martin struggles. You get what I'm saying? It's the Loma fight that he did when he won all those rounds in a row and then lost 5 straight rounds. Like I said, good luck beating Shakur, winning 5 straight rounds on him. That would be very, very impressive. If Tio was able to do that at any point in the fight, I'm going to have the utmost respect for him, bro. Shout out to Mike Ryan. What it do, homie? Jonathan, eat one, bro. Eat one, man. Eat one. Eat one. Eat one. Eat one. I got Paulie goes off on tank nut huggers. That mean you. That mean you, bro. That mean people like you. That mean people like you. Don't worry, we're going to get to that conversation. Don't rush me to hurt your feelings. Your feelings gonna get hurt in a little bit. You get what I'm saying? When Paulie start talking that shit about your favorite fighter, go cry in the car, go punch the air and all that other shit. Go cry, because that's what he about to do. Hoe ass dude. I'm tired of y'all, man. Get off your knees for another man, bro. Get off your knees for another man. Get what I'm saying? Get off your knees. Get off
Mike,
your
I'll
knees.
give you a chance to weigh in on the back end of that for you.
I want y'all to know, I want it to be very clear. I do not like them tankomaniacs. They do exist. It is a real thing, and I don't like y'all. Y'all super fanned out over that man. But y'all quiet on all that wild shit he been saying, doing. You quiet on the Isak Pitbull Cruz fight that he talking. You quiet on a lot of stuff. You quiet, man. So I don't want to hear from y'all. All y'all super Tank fans, y'all getting shitted on when you come over here. You come talking crazy, I'm gonna cook you, and then I'm gonna hit you with some harsh realities. Y'all want the sport to revolve around Tank, but it don't. Shakur Stevenson about to stamp himself into the Hall of Fame with a win over Tio. Teofimo with a win over Shakur. Stamp his name into the Hall of Fame. Can you say that about your favorite fighter? Stop crying, man. Stop crying. We don't want to. We gonna get the Tank. Just wait.
Why was this the right fight?
Your feelings will be hurt in due time, bro. I'm gonna hurt your feelings in a second.
There's only one best fighter in the world, and I think that the winner of this fight very likely will be the best fighter in the world, and they're both.
You hear that? You hear that? Hey, I gotta borrow it from the homie Blue Blood. You need pad boys. You hear that? They considering the winner of this fight to be the best fighter in the world. That shit make you cry, don't it? It hurt your spirit. The same guy that you said was soft, that you said was ducking your favorite, now he about to go do some great shit, right? Win, lose, or draw, you gonna have to respect him after this fight, right? See what I'm saying? You see, that's why y'all don't want to talk boxing, man. The winner of this fight gonna get a lot of respect, regardless of who it is. The loser gonna get respect. Tio lose, I still gonna give him his just due. Shakur lose, he gonna get his just due. But Tio gonna get a lot of praise. He beat Shakur come January 31st. I'm sick of y'all. Go somewhere else and, jock ride and scrape your knees up. Like, this ain't the channel for that. I'm tired of y'all.
20s, this is a historic fight. It's in the right place in a historic arena. And it's just, Tio always talks about legacy and becoming part of history. And this is a big part of that.
No question about that. On the other side, James Prince, you and Josh Dubin have expertly guided the career of Shakur Stevenson since the very beginning. 3-division world champion, now going for his 4th division title, but making the jump right to that title shot right away. Why, in your opinion, why was this the right fight for Shakur?
I noticed, bro, with people that say he's a boring fighter, that's just an excuse not to fight him, Ty. They just don't want to fight him because they're not confident they can beat him. When you gotta push narratives against a fighter, that you're not confident that you can beat him. That go for anybody, any fighter, anybody, any manager, any fan, any of that. When you got to come up with like negative talking points and drag a fighter down and make your point, you insecure about him getting in the ring with whoever your favorite fighter is, he or she. Get what I'm saying? That's all that do is expose them. That's why they come through here forcing conversations where they don't fit. Shout out to the Queen Lisa. How you feeling? He said, nice like this. I'm cooking these days, Cal. I tried it, gloves off with these weird ass dudes. The real Tank fans, I keep saying, I rock with y'all, but yeah, they too fanned out for me. And it's like, it's the same rhetoric everywhere across YouTube. This the free space where we actually build boxing up. So if you come over here on some knee pad shit, like jock riding the next guy, you're going to get put in your place every single time, man. Shout out to Bull City. You already know Conor Ben dead, about dead in court. Yeah. Give Stevenson his just due. Sir Senior, what it do, homie? Let's keep going, though, man. Let's keep going.
Because he'll beat anyone that gets put in front of him, period. I just don't think that there's anyone that has anything near what he has in terms of talent, in terms of grit, in terms of drive. So if he tells James and I he can do it, it's on. I mean, we can count on one hand with all the fighters we've managed over the years. There's only very, very few cut from that cloth that'll put, you say, whoever's the best, I want them, and you believe it.
Hey, John Collins, you got to be a Tank fan. You got to be a Tank super fan talking like that. You keep letting them not fight, and Shakur keep getting championships in his division. It don't matter what you think. the numbers gonna show us. The numbers gonna speak for itself, or should I say, the accolades gonna speak for itself. The history that he gonna make is gonna speak for itself.
Even when he says it, Andre Ward, Shakur Stevenson. So if he believes it, we believe it, and we're just thrilled and excited.
Shakur's coming off a career-defining win last time out against William Zepeda. Outstanding performance in that fight. He said he proved he was a dog in that fight. What did he show you in that performance?
He didn't show me anything I didn't already know. I mean, he didn't have to do that. He showed me that he's the same guy he was at 17, that he could do it any way he wants to do it. He didn't have to do that. And he just maybe confirmed to himself that if he has to lay on the inside and do it, he's going to do it that way. But, you know, whatever style gets put in front of him, he can pick and choose how he wants to deal with it. So to me, he just proved that, you know, he's a once-in-a-generation fighter yet again. But it was something I think James and I already knew and continue to know. I mean, you're looking at one of the best to ever lace it up. And if you see the way he works outside of this, it all makes a lot of sense.
All right. Appreciate it. Teofimo Sr., now I'll actually ask you a question here. We see Teofimo rise to the occasion in some of his biggest fights, against Lomachenko, against Josh Taylor. What do you think that Shakur is going to bring out of your son?
Well, I hope he brings the best, because that's what we want. You know, we want a great fight. We want a competitive fight. We do this for the fans, you know. Ever since my son started this, you know, I told him, you know, this is entertainment.
Southwest Dice was good, homie.
Business, and we here to entertain the crowd. And I think Shakur is going to bring it. So, you know, I'm hoping it's going to be a great fight. I want everybody to come and see it. If you can't, you know, just watch it on TV.
You've had to come up with some good game plans over the years to beat some great fighters, Lomachenko, Taylor, among them. How difficult is this man, Shakur Stevenson, to prepare for?
Well, I see their weakness. That's what I do. You know, we broke the code with Loma that nobody had ever done. You know, we didn't let him get.
That's a lie. You didn't beat an undefeated Lomachenko. See, and we're not gonna let you. You might have sit them little airplane shots of vodka before you got up to the podium, but we're not about to let you lie. Loma was not undefeated when you got to him. Orlando Salido was the first one to break that code. See? So it didn't take away from the fact that you beat Loma. That's still your best win. But Shakur Stevenson going to be the best fighter I think he shared the ring with. And it's going to be different than Loma. I don't think you fighting a Shakur with a shoulder injury, right? That's a little bit older, longer in the tooth, but already a loss, right? That's arguably fighting outside of his weight class. I don't think that's going to be the case in January. So we'll see. But I just have to say that. They not the first ones to crack the code. It was Orlando Salido. He beat Loma and gave him his first loss, not y'all. Even though the win you got against Loma was damn good, but we all know Loma ain't start fighting to the 7th round.
Comfortable in there. You saw that, you know, within like 8 rounds, he didn't know what to do. I did the same thing with Josh Taylor, and we're going to do the same thing with Shakur.
All right. We'll start with the fighters now. We'll start over here to my left with Shakur Stevenson. You're nodding your head as you listen to Teofimo Sr. Any reaction to what he just said?
I'm not none of them fighters. I think that he did some great things against them guys. I seen a lot of weaknesses in his game too, and something that he said earlier. He said, T.O. never lost to Southpaw. Well, I never lost to Orthodox. So it ain't no different, but
the difference is you never fought no elite fighter.
Okay, I don't think y'all did either.
Oh, so you got to show it, baby.
I don't think y'all did either. I ain't see.
Not on my son.
I ain't see Lomachenko throw no punches.
You never been on a big stage like this.
I didn't see Lomachenko throw punches.
You never been on a big stage like this.
I didn't see Lomachenko throw punches.
Because we froze him.
Okay, you gonna see?
We gonna freeze you too.
You better not throw the towel in.
Come on, man. You out of your mind.
Okay.
And remember, let's not forget, I mean, look, it's only one fight, but you remember how he was about to lose his mind with that Kambosos fight. He was stressing in that corner coaching T.O. for that Kambosos fight. Shakur got this weird ability to make it hard for you and your coach. Y'all both gonna have a tough night.
My son fought without no air. My son fought without no air against Cambosis.
You can't fight for your son.
Yo, he said his son fought without no air. It's crazy. Yo, somebody tell Teofimo Senior, yo, you need air to breathe, bro. Ain't no way you fighting without air, bro. That shit sound good. That man said, my son fought without no air. This man crazy, yo.
On a big stage like this.
I didn't see Lomachenko throw punches for 6 rounds.
You've never been on a big stage like this.
I didn't see Lomachenko throw punches
Because we froze him.
Okay, you gonna see?
We gonna freeze you too.
You better not throw the towel in.
Come on, man. You out of your mind.
Okay.
My son fought without no air. My son fought without no air against Cambosis.
You can't fight for your son. You can't.
So your son fought without no air, and then mind you, just think about how that sound. His son fought without no air for 12 rounds. He fought, hey, yo, damn, yo, T.O. could hold his breath for 36 minutes or longer. Bro said he fought the fight without no air. It's crazy, yo. See what I mean about T.O.C.?
You gonna tell me, man? Come on.
He shot out.
Fight for your son.
Oh, my
I bet
God.
you gonna quit.
Chris Brown and George Sparks, I'm telling
Shakur,
you.
we've heard Senior say a couple of times or bring up the Zepeda fight, maybe kind of hoping that you fight that style. Do you think they're trying to get you out of your game in that way?
I will be 100 times better come fight night against Teofimo Lopez than I was against Zepeda. 1,000 times better. Faster, sharper, stronger, mentally more on point, and I can't wait.
You said a couple of times now you see some holes in Teofimo's game. I know you don't want to give away your game plan, kick off press conference, but where are the weaknesses? Where are some of the weaknesses in his game?
A lot of the weaknesses is in his mental. I think it's more mental than anything. I'm going to expose it.
You said in your last fight that you proved you were a dog against William Zepeda. What do you want to prove in this one?
That I'm the best. I want to show the world that I'm the best. After this fight, I want to be considered top 5 pound-for-pound fighter in the sport, and I can't wait to show it.
You said this week that you were in for a rude awakening when you get to 140. What do you think he's in for when he goes up against you?
I think he just don't realize how good I am. I think come fight night, he's going to realize that I'm going to take it to another level that he has never seen before. So if he's expecting the Lomachenko, the Josh Taylor fight to happen, it won't be that type of fight.
Teofimo, let me start with first, I've noticed you doing a lot of reading and a lot of writing there as this pressure's been going on. What have you been kind of jotting down over the last few minutes?
Yo, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Yo, for real, y'all not excited for this?
Yo, he looked like he bored asking them if they excited for this. You got your hands on your face like you know what I mean, Kevin McAllister and Home Alone.
Yo, hey, production, can y'all put the echo down a little bit? But listen, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm just, just doing some self-work. That's all it is. But nevertheless,
I don't even know how to answer the question.
Shout out to the Knicks. NBA semifinals against the Orlando Magic. That's up, coming soon. Let's go Knicks. I'm excited for that.
This man randomly shouting out the Knicks. We get it. It's supposed to be in New York, but that was so out of place, bro. If you don't talk about the fight, we don't care about the Knicks.
And, yeah, man. Y'all not excited, man. This is too.
Hey, listen, there you go with them books, yo. I'm telling you. There you go with them damn books.
Two of the guys that they say is the best of the best. About to lace it up here in beautiful Madison Square Garden, the mecca of boxing, January 31st. Chris Mannix, I'm happy, man. I'm grateful, thankful, blessed. And, gonna have Shakur Jigama,
You said you're gonna do what?
Jigga my balls.
What? Pause, bro.
You fell for
wild,
that shit.
bro. Why you always doing that, bro?
I'm not gonna lie. That's the type of shit that make me want. I can't wait till you get beat up. Because like out of all this shit to say, that's what he said. Just because of that, he lost. I'm telling you, I'm not even playing no more. Just because of that, he lost 100%. He said saying that he lost 100%. Saying that dumb weird ass shit, mean he lost.
Hey man, this is two of the guys that they say is the best of the best. About to lace it up here in beautiful Madison Square Garden, the mecca of boxing. January 31st. Chris Mannix, I'm
no evidence was good.
I'm
grateful,
the rainbow cow. Blessed. And you know,
take a look.
And I have Shakur Jigama. You know,
you said you're gonna do what?
Jigga my balls.
What? Pause, bro.
You fell for
wild,
that shit.
Bro. Why you always doing that, bro?
Look, yeah. Just cause you brought that into the equation, you getting beat up, you getting cooked for that. I'm telling you.
Niagara Falls.
Teofimo, you could have gone a few different directions for your next fight. Done a unification at 140. You've talked in the past about moving up in weight. Why was this the right fight for you?
Hold on, I'll tell you what.
Fuck you too, nigga. Fuck wrong with you?
I mean, come on now. Like, he's saying this, he's saying that, and the third, but in reality, man, this guy is the best, and we're here to face the best. And that's just what it is. Forget the rest. That's all it is, man. That's what it takes. You know?
I don't know. He's just so awkward, yo. You just can't get a read on him, and I'm not gonna read too much into this press conference, but he make me feel like he just enjoying this.
To find the odds, we're against all odds, and to DraftKings and to all the betting odds out there, make sure you keep the odds in highly favored in Shakur. I got a lot of people that are starving, and you know they need to make their money.
Have G's what it do.
All right, before we continue, Rick Reno's handed me his phone, and Turki Al-Sheikh is on the line here and wants to say something to both fighters. Everybody up on stage. Your Excellency, you are live here at the press conference.
What's up, Daddy?
Turkey?
How all my friends in New York?
No knowledge yourself.
I was watching live the conference started. I feel I want to sleep. What is this? Is this conference for fight or what? Do you need to know the result of this conference, of this fight?
Oh, he just called y'all out. I caught it real quick. Turkey just called y'all out for the lack of energy y'all showing. He said, is this press conference or what? Is this fight or what? Like, yeah, he like, yo, y'all ain't showing no energy. It's a big fight. It's a big fight for the winner of this. That's what he's saying.
The result of this fight, in May, there is a big fight. If it's Shakur, there is a big fight for Shakur. And if it is Tamolivo, it's a big fight for Tio. This is an important fight. And I am not got used to see Eddie come. I don't know why. Maybe because Versace is there. And I am happy to do business with Prince. Prince have great fighters, 3 great fighters who will have a great relationship in the future to do this fight. This fight is the first step of a crazy map of boxing next year and the beginning of 27. This is not an easy fight. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Yeah. Thank you, Turkey.
Not easy fights.
Well, the gist of it I got was that the winner of this fight's headed for a big one in the spring of 2026, May of 2026, and you guys will both look forward to that. Not to look past each other there, but Teofimo, just to follow up on kind of the thought process here in making this fight happen. What was right about a guy that used to be your stablemate for a lot of years?
No friends in boxing, man. This is what I'm trying to attest to right here, man. So, honestly, nevertheless, man, I see it as, look, when they presented the fight with Devin and all that, a lot of things had came in my way, but it all happened in perfect alignment. Devin didn't have no motion. As I was saying earlier, Shakur has motion. He did his thing. He looked outstanding against William Cepeda at the Louis Armstrong Stadium. And this is what you guys need. This is what boxing needs. This is why we're here. We're here to take over. Now we got this lightweight coming up to super lightweight to come over here and dethrone the champ. And this is why this is the fight. And this is why this fight is happening early 2026.
You did say, as I mentioned, Shakur, that you believe he's in for a rude awakening at this new weight class. You've been at 140 for a couple of years now. What do you think you're going to present to him on fight night?
All of the things that I learned at junior welterweight / super lightweight, everything that I learned has brought me to this moment here now. Every fighter that I faced in this beautiful weight class is going to now put me to the test and put all those attributes and all the things that I learned from every fighter that I faced to now put it on display against Shakur Stevenson. And that
he's very hard to listen to because he just don't say shit that makes sense. He does this all the time with this dude.
Anything else, everybody else, listen, it's just horse shit. Excuse my language. We got to get through him first. That's all it is. Hey, put him in front of me, and we will beat them. And when it's all said and done, my hand will be raised once again, and they will say the takeover.
Shakur, do you think the weight matters in this fight, going up the extra 5 pounds?
Honestly, no. I feel like Tio's not that much bigger than me. I think he kind of a little muscular, but that shit don't mean nothing. Muscle don't win fights, but
faster.
You talking about room 40
faster.
though?
You said what?
You talking about room 40?
Yeah.
Room 40's nuts.
Faster.
Yo, you pause, bro. What's up with you, bro? You been wild
since fuck you hard,
bro. Pause.
I'm not gonna lie, just because of the zesty energy that he bring into the press conference, I'm 1,000,000% rooting against him.
Fuck you hard. Real hard.
Man, what do you say to that, bro? Like, you hear him, bro? I just can't wait to beat him and shut him up, bro. Tio not on this level. Tio is a high-level fighter, but he's not on my level. I'm an elite-level fighter, and come January 31st, I'm going to show it.
You've shown respect to him.
Yeah, he on some weird shit. Yeah, I definitely can't root for you, bro. This
in the past.
It's almost look. I don't want to overthink it, but it's almost like nervous energy. It's almost like nervous energy. You saying shit that I've never heard you say. It don't. What did you just say to him? You would do what? Like, what is he talking about? I'm really confused, bro. Maybe that's what he going for. Like, I don't know, bro. Put the books down. What is he reading? A Playboy magazine? Like, what's on his mind? This dude, man, I'm telling you, Zest Master Flex, bro. We gotta get him the hell up out of here. He need to be packed up, yo. He need to be packed all the way up. Yeah, I was already against him, but I 1,000,000% now. Like, I need him to lose. He gonna bring this zesty ass shit to the presser, bro. He wow.
What he's done. He's fought guys like Lomachenko and Taylor. You say that he's not on your level. Why do you think you're on just a different level than him?
Because I seen him at his best. Against Taylor, against Lomachenko, he was at his very best. That was the best he can do. I don't think he can do nothing better than that. So
self-projection.
What I seen from that fight, I feel like I'm way better than them guys. Lomachenko, like I said, he didn't throw punches.
Objection.
For 6 rounds. So if you ain't throw punches for 6 rounds and you get in front of me,
and you was
I just don't know. I would have beat Lomachenko that night easy too. That's how I feel.
Fanboy of Loma.
Wait a second. You objected. Hold on a second. You just objected.
I like Lomachenko. I like Lomachenko.
You just objected. You want to tell him how much you like him?
Ain't no damn fanboy of Loma. He wanted to beat Loma ass. He gave him his respect. But the same dude that y'all fought y'all for 12 rounds didn't want to fight Shakur when given the opportunity.
Again,
Legacy was good
I think
with
you
it.
like him. You keep telling
Yeah,
him.
we need Tio knocked off completely.
Tell everyone.
False accusation.
You got a thing for him, right? It's okay.
I can't wait to beat this clown, bro. This dude is a clown.
Focus on me.
You better have that chin ready, baby. You better have it ready.
Real clown.
I already figured your ass out,
bro.
You not fighting.
What else you got, man?
Yo, senior, you're
I
not
only
in
seen
the
10
ring.
seconds of your fight.
I seen you fight before.
I only
You
seen
can't
10
fight.
seconds of your fight. You're boring as hell.
Come on,
man.
bro. Stop it, bro.
Boring, man. You almost got knocked out. Even your daughter said you got knocked out.
Knocked out. Tio got hurt his last fight too. Didn't he get hurt his last fight?
Your ass, man. If it wasn't for those ropes.
Did Tio get hurt his last fight?
My son don't be throwing punches,
Did Tio
man.
get hurt his last fight?
My
I
son
watched
don't be
him.
throwing punches,
I
man.
paid attention. Okay.
Man.
His son don't be throwing punches. What?
And he sets him up, baby.
You can't fight.
Yo. Yo, this dude where was he set? Was he setting them shits up against Cambosis? Was he setting him up against Jermaine Ortiz? Huh? Barboza was a dead man walking, man. Shakur is not going to be that stiff, man. Yeah, that non-responsive, bro. That's the difference. Shakur got pushed in his last fight. Tio had it easy, and he got a history of dropping the ball. Telling you, yo, it's going to be a good fight, but I'm telling Shakur going to outthink him. Watch, because he focusing on all physical. They talking about your chin, power, punching. Okay. He said his mind is the weakest thing. That's the biggest weakness with Tio, mental. And I said this before, too. Shakur know what it is. He know where the weakness lies. It's not physical. It's mental. Tio, physically, he can do it all. And he's a very athletic dude. But it's his mental that is the, you know, where you can get him at. I think that's where he gets beat.
Fight, yeah.
Omar, what it do, man?
And not just fight for him. You can't fight.
He can teach and he can fight. He can fight.
He can teach. We both know he can't fight.
That's what Paulie said, man.
Dynamic
Like,
duo,
we can get to
man.
that.
Father and son, right here. There you got it.
Okay, let's do it.
I feel bad for you, man. For real.
I don't know why.
Just don't cry, bro. Don't cry afterwards.
I don't know why.
Please don't cry.
All right, he'll take it on the chin. He'll be all right.
You gonna cry, man.
Okay.
Teofimo, do you think he's a bigger challenge?
Tio came with all that energy.
Lomachenko and Taylor?
No,
Joe, what's good, my guy?
Either Teofimo, I guess.
Yeah, senior.
Every fight is
senior.
every fight is a different version.
Senior, tell him we talking to senior. We ain't talking to little dude over here. Senior,
every fight is a different version of me.
I know.
And I love it because even the people out there don't know what they're gonna get from me. And that's the beauty about it. He could be studying, he could be doing a lot of things, but he's not gonna know till the day of the fight. So I think of Shakur as the best fighter on my resume to date.
And I'm way better than them guys you fought, so I can't wait.
I respect that. He looked at Shakur. He looked at Shakur as the best guy on his resume to date. I think he's gonna go prepared for that. We got us a fight.
I'll get doing this.
Well,
challenge.
Chris, I just want to say, Eddie, at the last event, was pushing for Shakur to get a Ring Magazine title fight. And now he's got that Ring Magazine title fight. But Tio Sr. is saying to me in my ear, you got him into a mess that he can't get out of now.
No, listen, as we know, Rick, that belt up there, look at how proudly they're displayed. They mean a lot to Teofimo Lopez. They mean a lot to Shakur Stevenson. I believe he should have been Ring Magazine champion after the Zepeda fight. But he gets his chance here. You know,
He shouldn't be in the pound for pound list.
He already on the pound. He already on the pound for pound list. Goofball.
Who did you lose
My son
to?
got 2 lineal belts, man.
Who did you
He ain't
lose
in the
to?
pound for pound list, man.
Yo,
this is
senior,
bullshit.
Senior, who did you lose to?
Bullshit.
Who did you lose to?
Been babied
you was
all
in
your
the corner
freaking
that
life.
night. You was in the corner that
babied all
night.
your life.
Okay, now watch this.
Man,
watch
you got you on
January
the pound
31st.
for pound list, man,
After the
because you
fight,
beat
I want you to
Zepeda.
talk everything you've been talking since I've been baby.
Man, I can't wait,
I'm gonna show you.
Man, I wish it was tomorrow, man. I wish it was today, man.
Man, we could.
Hey, I don't believe Tio Sr. for shit. He full of shit. He don't wish this fight was today. Man, all y'all gonna do watch. He said all this shit. He gonna come out the fight complaining. T Hill, what it do, my guy? He gonna come out the fight
Ready
complaining.
right now. I'm ready at any given
I'm
time.
tired of your mouth, bro.
Bro, you're
tired.
not like that.
Whoa. Hold up,
Senior,
man.
you're not like that.
Hey, pre-sale tickets today, all right? And then you got Ticketmaster.com tomorrow. Get your tickets, please.
Yeah, Tio Sr. His
Gonna
voice
rip
a
this
little
boy.
raspy.
Don't mess up the bag. Shut up.
Shut your ass up, boy.
All right? And happy holidays to you all. Happy Kwanzaa, whatever.
Yeah, he get his ass beat.
We'll get you guys out of here with this. Maybe a prediction on
His
how
ass
this fight
slow
ends.
like
We'll start
rolling.
with you. Any outcome you see in your mind to this fight?
Outcome is me winning and
I wish you the best,
me
Shakur.
putting on a
For
master
real.
class performance and T.O. Senior crying after the fight.
I wish you the best, Shakur.
That's what I see happening.
You fight, man, because you just want everybody to think you're the best, man. You never fought nobody.
Senior, do not fall when you get in the ring this
Nobody
time,
like
bro.
my son.
I don't want to see
Nobody
that.
like my son.
Stay on your feet.
Bro, he faster, quicker,
Gotta
smarter,
have it in control.
more
You can't do this,
entertaining,
bro.
more entertaining.
I ain't trying to hear none of that shit T.O. Senior talking about. He fell in the ring because his ass was drunk. He be faded for real. He one of the few people that I know be drunk.
Entertaining.
He literally
Shut
be
up,
drunk
man.
in public.
Nigga. That double stepping that you do, bro. I got that shit
You're
figured
so
out.
mad. I'm under your
Keep
skin.
on
I know
double
that.
stepping, baby. I got you, bro.
I'm under your skin. I know that.
Oh, did you really fix your teeth?
Yeah, I did.
You really think that I ain't figured you out already, bro? Come on, man.
You like mine?
I'm gonna punch him.
Now he figures
I'm
somebody
gonna
out.
say I told everybody again, bro.
Dang right. That's
This
right.
is not
No, that's
Lomachenko.
right.
Get that out of your head.
Let's see.
Tia.
Hey, Cook Shakur, Blunt, you
You
know.
have to talk like that.
I was saying though,
This
I
is
can
not
see why
Lomachenko.
Superbad is with you, man.
My wife?
Good-looking man.
Yeah, this ain't no damn
Great. Just had a baby.
Lomachenko.
Yeah, I know. Congratulations. Hey, come on, man. Let's look at that, man. Right before the holidays, this is beautiful.
That was good, my guy.
Awesome, man.
And I want to say, Chris, Eddie wanted this fight.
These dudes are weird.
I got Eddie this fight, and after
He
this
said,
fight,
"Think he be on his
Eddie's
fatty."
bringing me my cup of tea.
All right. The Eddie
it
Reno
a large?
Chronicles.
A large. I want a large.
Anything
Nah,
you want,
money.
Rick. Anything you want.
Ramon, what's happening?
Well, we're looking forward to this fight, January 31st, Madison Square Garden. Tickets go on sale soon. If you can't be here, watch it exclusively on DAZN worldwide. Ring Magazine, 140-pound championship on the line. Shakur Stevenson against Teofimo Lopez. We're going to face these guys off for some pictures. We'll meet again during fight week.
Y'all already know. Let's get it, baby.
This is the fight of a lifetime. You can't miss
What?
it, guys.
What'd he just do? This man is an idiot, man. Nah, not with that weak ass soundtrack. Well, look, man, there you have it, man. I didn't expect a whole lot. You know, I don't need to hear Shakur talk a whole bunch of trash. Yeah, I'll drop it, Mag 7. I don't need to talk a whole bunch of trash. I don't need him to talk a whole bunch of trash. I just need to hear that he locked in. He understand the challenge that's in front of him, and he ready. He ready to go. I ain't looking for no crazy one-liners. I see people like, oh, the presser was ass, and it was this, and it was that. Your favorite fighter the last couple pressers was ass. Shut up. Shut up. The pressers ain't the fight. We just gauge the energy. We look for anything said, see if anything we could figure out that we didn't know once before, and that's it. But this one just look like two guys that's ready to go. Tio said he ready. He got his belts. His dad talking like he got a lot of confidence. That's cool. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, they as they get closer to the fight, I think it'll get a little more serious, a little more heated. Tio was fruity as hell, super zesty. You know what I'm saying? Super zestified. Yeah, I don't really like the stuff Tio was saying, but I do like the fact that he acknowledged that Shakur the best fighter that he's fought, and he ready. You know what I'm saying? He said he ready to give him his first loss. He said, man, they told Shakur, look, your chin better be ready, bro. Your chin better be ready. You know what I'm saying? Don't cry when we beat you, all this silly stuff. So I just think Core ready. I think they took this fight because they feel like they can beat him, obviously, right? It's surprising that he didn't take the fight with Devin. He made excuses for it, but he taking his fight with Core. So he's still obviously about to smoke because he's fighting an elite level guy. He fight one of the best fighters in the world. And it's a pick 'em fight. It's one of those fights that I don't think you should miss, man. If you anywhere in New York and you like boxing, you better be at this fight. If not, then be watching it live in the flesh, man. You know, watching it on TV because it's gonna be worth it. Sunshine, what it do? Y'all double tap the screen if you're on the vertical side. If you're on the other side, hit that like button. It's 60 people in the building, man. Hit the like button, sub to the channel, support the grind, man. We just got through this presser. Look, at least both guys is ready to go, man. Teofimo know what's in front of him. He don't want to lose again, so I think he'll really be ready. I think he'll be focused and switched on. My question for him is, can he outfocus? Can he concentrate longer and better than Shakur? Can he outthink him from round to round, right? Is the weight class from 135 to 140 going to be a factor at all? Shakur don't think so. I don't think he should have a problem acclimating 5 pounds up. I think he's doing it the right way. I think he'll be ready. As long as he can perform, he's going to be fine, bro. I think he's going to be fine. And Tio got his work cut out for him. He got to be on point for Tio. Fast, twitchy, unpredictable a little bit at times, but we know where the deficiencies at. And if he's Shakur and he's really doing the studying like he said, then he need to exploit this dude front foot weakness. Front foot weakness, his inability to concentrate over the course of a fight, the mistakes he made, his willingness to over-rely on his athleticism, because he's typically in there with guys that are not good with their feet, right? They complain about WednesdayBuild, but Arnold Barboza stood right in front of Tio all night and got cooked. He never made a single adjustment. And I'm telling you, I think that could be a factor in the fight too. Shakur was just in a fight with somebody that pushed him to a degree, right? He had a style that would push him. Barboza looked like a fish out of water. He looked like he ain't know what he was doing in there with Tio, right? He couldn't make up his mind. He wouldn't really go for it. He didn't fight with a real sense of urgency. He was content losing round after round as long as he didn't get knocked out. He didn't take it. That's not how you fight when you want an opportunity. And we know one thing about Shakur. For any fight that he's won it for real, those fights that he had to like pursue, chase down, the Oscar Valdez's, the WednesdayBuilds, it's always a good performance. It's always a good showing, and he always on point. And I think that'll be the case. You get what I'm saying? Come fight night. But like Paulie is saying, and we're gonna get into that. Shout out to Mag 7, man. We definitely gonna get into that. Some of what Paulie was talking about, because he said some things on Boxing Scene. The Butcher, not you, but people 3 fights ago, they was questioning if Shock is good, if he like that. The both Kinsey fights, and then the Abraham Nova fight, and the Rocky Hernandez fight. 4 fights. They was questioning and telling me he ain't like that. He beat Cool Boy. Now all of a sudden, that mean he could beat Shakur too. That shit crazy. I do want to see the fight. So first things first, Tio got his head on the stick. He got to get his ass beat. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see the best fight possible. Reef was good. Just got done shoveling 2 yards. Damn. That snow hit y'all already. We supposed to be getting something. I ain't excited about it. Boy, what it do, man? What it do? So, man, we going to see, man. we going to see what comes out of this fight. But I do think the winner could go on to do some great things. I got the Hitchins clips too, man. Y'all just be trying to speed up the live stream. We gonna get to Hitchins too. Y'all, I don't even know if y'all be reading titles when y'all be coming in here, bro. Y'all be asking me about stuff that I got in my title, man. Shame on y'all for not reading when you come in here, bro. Now, you seen the Hitchins and Keyshawn thing? Nah, I just happened to write it in the title for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't see it. We didn't see it, but we gonna get to that too, though. But let's get to this, though, because Paulie went in, man. Paulie has some things to say. I made a shorter video about it. Paulie went in, man. DP Rocker was good. He went in on y'all super knee pad dudes, man. Huh? Said you tank nut huggers, man. And y'all are. Y'all fighter. Y'all super fans of a fighter. Y'all are. Instead of talking about this fight right here, it ain't no talk about the press or nothing. Even if it was corny, good, bad, nothing. But y'all rather talk about a fight that ain't even put together yet. We got a whole fight lined up. The man chasing the 4 division championship. And y'all rather talk about how he ducking the dude with 3 losses in a draw. Dude got 4 fights that he didn't win. One of them losses is to a dude that Shakur cooked from 1 to 12. But we in a rush to see this fight because dude is confident that he can win. Yeah, he confident just like the other 24. He gonna get beat just like the rest of them. Say this ain't no Scooter, Cool Boy, Steph. Respect to him, but that shit ain't the same. That shit is not the same level of talent, man. I ain't gonna play with it. Shit gonna be different. I can't wait till it happens. But let's get to Paulie because he addressed y'all super duper knee pad scraping. Yeah, y'all weird, bro. Everywhere. Tank is number 1. You know, long as Tank is around, he'll never be number 1, right? Like, shut up. Who even said anything about that? BA's what it do. Shock is the lowest option after Tio. I'm telling you. That they don't want to talk about that, BA's. They like, nah, because Shock calling you out, you gotta fight him. Shut up. I was there for the Rocky Hernandez fight where they questioned Shock. I was there for both Robson Kinsey fights where they was questioning Shock. I was there after the Abraham Nova fight where they was questioning Shock. I seen too many times in the fight where he let guys that ain't nowhere near a Shakur Stevenson level hang around. So, and the same thing for Teofimo. He's known for rising to the occasion, but at some point that shit gonna bite you in the ass. And I think Shakur is where the buck stop. I think that could end up biting him in the ass. Fighting up and down to your level of competition and just expecting that, oh, you know what? I'm gonna just be so much better on the night. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know. His ass could be in some trouble, man. But we gonna get to it though, man. We gonna get to it. We gonna get to it. Paulie was going in. He was a little pissed off about it too, man. Paulie went in. Let's get to it though. Let's pull it up. Let's get to it. Core Cook, Lil Rob. Yeah, he cooked Robson, can say side. We got over 70 people in the building, man. Hit the like button, sub to the channel, support the grind, y'all. Let's keep rocking. We got this boxing scene video up here, man.
Join now.
And Paulie, listen, Paulie ain't pulling no punches. Paulie ain't pulling no punches. You know what I'm saying? He said, look, man, this Shakur Stevenson fight is a fight that he could lose. Now, Shakur could go on to be the face of the sport. He could really go on to be the face of the sport. You know what I'm saying? But this is a fight he could lose. You get me? But he went in on the Tank super fans, man. And I personally enjoy hearing them do that because I know they're gonna reveal themselves when they hear Paulie speaking.
Coming from New York. Also, are fighters to be believed? Most of the time, no. In fact, I'm with two of them right now in studio. The champs, Chris Algieri, Paulie Malignaggi. That's right. The band is back together. Good to have everybody in studio. But let's talk about this whole New York showdown now. Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson. Guess what? Madison Square Garden. Great location for this. Turki Al-Sheikh now bringing it back to the United States. Backyard for both fighters. What's your thought on it? I got to ask the native.
And real quick, just to add a couple footnotes. Hey, remember, y'all. Hey, to the real boxing fans, y'all remember when them haters were talking about Shakur, an undercard fighter, he a co-main fighter? Do you remember those people talking about how Turki doing them dirty and Turki made him into an undercard fighter and he not doing this and he not doing that? Remember that? You see how all them narratives go by the waistline now, go by the wayside. Now they don't want to talk about it. Now they quiet. I thought he was an undercard fighter. I thought he was a co-main fighter. I thought he wasn't getting no money. I thought he wasn't getting no opportunities. See what I'm saying? Now they reporting that he about to make 8 figures for this fight. And you know what they doing? They on their YouTube channels crying about how he not really making that money. With no way to prove it, but that's what they want to talk about. They some busters, man. These dudes some suckers, and they poisonous for the sport. Instead of giving that man credit where it's due for doing some shit that a lot of dudes ain't going to try to do right now, he putting it all on the line against an unpredictable but very damn talented fighter in Teofimo. That's fully established, acclimated to the weight. He got all wins up at 140 with 1 knockout, right? That's who he going up against. He going up against a real fighter. So, yeah, him beating Teofimo, especially in the right fashion, definitely going to move him up on the pound-for-pound list. I don't know if he cracked the top 5, but I know he should move past 8 where he at now. So we going to see, y'all. We going to find out. We going to find out. But I'm sick of them narratives, man. Co-main fighter. Undercard fighter. Nobody coming to watch you. Now, hey, y'all. Shout out to the real boxing fans that just wanted to see a real good fight. Even if you room for Tio, shout out to you. Sit back and watch how all these narratives fall by the wayside. They said nobody watches Shakur, right? They said nobody shows up to watch him fight. Watch all of those people that say if they're not going to be there at the fight, they're going to be on their channels calling it. I guarantee you, everybody that was saying don't nobody watch him is going to be calling a fight or they're going to be at it or at some type of fight party or something. How much do you want to bet? All y'all narratives is falling by the wayside. All y'all narratives is not holding up. What y'all going to do now? What y'all going to do? What y'all going to do with them narratives start falling down? Y'all ain't got nothing left to stand on. Now all y'all can do is sit by and wait till January 31st, you know what I mean, with your butts clenched, hoping that Shakur gets stopped or lose or something. That's all you can do. Now you got to sit there and pray that he lose. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Y'all ain't going to have a leg to stand on, bro, at all. Shout out to Rojan, man. I ain't mad at it. Just don't see Tio winning this one. I got Shakur winning 9-3. I'm telling you, I think he's going to outsmart Tio. I think once he adjusts to the speed and athleticism, it's going to be all she wrote for Tio. I think he's going to get his ass handed to him, man. Got Shakur about stopping. Shout out to DP. I wish he would stop him. I'd love to see him stop Tio. Hit that like button, y'all. There's over 70 people in the building. Hit the like button.
Here, you first, Paulie.
I tell you,
let's see what Paulie had to say.
This is the ideal place. Aside from taxes, New York is the ideal place for this matchup because with Shakur being from Newark, which is across the river, and obviously Teofimo being born in Brooklyn and still having Brooklyn connections, this is a great showdown in a great place. And of course, the Garden. Even though again, due to the tax reasons, you lose a little bit of luster. Like someone like Mayweather never fought there because of the crazy tax.
Hey, y'all. Madison Square Garden, right? But before Shakur, before Tio was fighting Shakur, he was fighting in the Hulu Theater. But somehow this fight is in the Garden. I wonder why. I wonder why. Sound like them narratives ain't holding up, man. Sound like them narratives ain't holding up. Y'all gonna be sick after the fight, especially get his hand raised. Y'all ain't gonna know what to do. Y'all ain't gonna know what to do, bro.
Taxes and whatnot.
And it makes the show more expensive for the promoters. Very expensive.
I think it comes down to concentration too, Rosa. He gotta have a concentration.
I still, I mean, I still can't think of a better venue for this fight. Because you go to Jersey in the Prudential Center, but it's not, doesn't have the vibe. It doesn't have the reputation. The Garden is still known as the Mecca. Hulu Theater, and yeah, man, it's a classic fight. Got him fighting in a classic arena. Hopefully, it lives up to reputation, but it's a tough fight to call.
Yeah, but here's the deal, Chris. As it also shows to me a little bit, we've seen in 2025 the revitalization of boxing, period. Also boxing in the United States, a lot of homegrown stars. This could be a start of a big 2026. Great way to kick it off.
Really good sign. Really good sign for the fact or the health of boxing on this side of the world. Listen, there's nothing like the Garden. We've both fought there many times. I fought in the big room. There's nothing like the Garden. Just the vibe, like you said, champ, that's around that. And this fight is deserving to be here. It's that good of a fight. It's that big a fight, and especially like I said, like the health of American boxing. This is one of the best fights that can be made. And putting it in the Garden just makes too much sense.
But the idea of the turmoil, the eyes on it, the spectacle, the circus. Chris, you talked about the idea that Teofimo Lopez kind of lives in this. That's where he flourishes. That's what he loves. This idea that because there's so many eyeballs on it, it's going to be kind of a circus. Does that favor Teofimo a little bit when you look at the strategy? Yes, no?
I'm going to say well, I can't say for certain because there's no certain with Teofimo Lopez. He's one of the most up, down, left, right guys I've ever been around.
Mercurial, we could say. Yes.
But when he is on, he's damn near unbeatable. I mean, he's such a good athlete. He has such a good boxing IQ. He's so physical and explosive. And again, I've said this on past shows. I've called him many times for Top Rank, been around fight weeks. And it just seems to me, the more out of sorts he seems, the more back against the wall it looks like, the more that he's an underdog, the better he performs. And this could be that kind of situation. New York is a tough place, man. They're already gibbering, going back and forth, saying like, he reps Brooklyn, but there's kind of questions about his Brooklyn roots. Can he really rep Brooklyn in the way that he says he can? So there's already getting that heat for that. I don't know. It might be a good thing to kind of to poke the bear in terms of how well Teofimo is going to show up.
Paulie, that's a huge.
And that I think that they hit on that point a lot. Like we keep think about it. We banking on him to keep stay on par with what he's been doing. Like in terms of, all right, when you got a good name, you fight good. I mean, was that really the case with Loma as much as it was Loma not throwing punches for the first 6 rounds? You get what I'm saying? Was that really Teofimo like rising to he rose to the K, he won, right? But was that really as special as what people making it seem, considering the guy that you did that to wasn't throwing no punches? That's why Shakur said, yo, Loma ain't throw punches for 6 rounds because he not lying. He did not throw double-digit punches for 6 straight rounds. And the minute he upped his punch count to the double digits, you get what I'm saying? He was winning every single round. So it's like, at some point, you being an up-and-down performer is going to cost you. You have an ability to underperform too. You get what I'm saying? And one day you're going to try to get up for a guy, and maybe it ain't going to be enough. Maybe this is that fight. But I don't know, man. I feel like seeing Tio at his worst is the Kambosos fight. But then we got multiple examples after that where he's struggling and didn't look good too. Core on his worst day is De Los Santos in a win. Get what I'm saying? They just a little different, man. So I don't know, man. I think at some point that shit gonna come back to haunt him. That's where I also pick Shakur at too, being a more consistent performer from fight to fight. Consistent boxer from fight to fight. His concentration from round to round to round, he'd be locked in. Tio kind of wanders and wavers a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He'll put himself in some weird situations because of it. So we'll see, man. Shout out to Damon. It was good, homie. Can't up see the Claggett fight. Me neither. Jermaine Ortiz, Sandor, Nakatani. We got a lot of examples with T.O.
You're from Brooklyn. That's a big insult to say that you're not really from Brooklyn.
Insult him a little bit.
Insult him a little bit. Insult him, man.
But I'll tell you what. I don't. There's so many thoughts in my head with this situation because Teofimo is at his most dangerous when he's counted out, and this is going to be one of those fights where he's going to be counted out because Shakur is looked at by and large as the guy who can dominate boxing in this generation, right? It's just a matter of him getting the opportunity. I myself have felt that he's the guy who could and should be dominating boxing if he gets the right matchups. But bro, this is one of the rare matchups, if not maybe the only matchup, where I feel like it's a big threat here to Shakur. And then they would all come undone only because of this reason. Teofimo Lopez, we've seen him at his best, but he typically brings out his best characteristics when he's back against the wall and he's counted out. And he's going to be counted out in this fight. By and large, people are going to side with Shakur in this fight to win the fight because he's the more consistent fighter. He's the more class fighter overall. Yeah, and he's just so damn good. But Teofimo has a way when you're so damn good and he knows you're so damn good and everybody feels like you're going to beat him, there's just something about Teofimo, man. He brings out a different level and somehow supersedes that guy who is that damn good. I've seen it. We've seen it already. I'm not talking. I'm not saying anything that anybody else hasn't already seen. Okay, I'm just stipulating it. I'm gonna tell
real quick. You know what though? We have seen him rise to the occasion, but this is really. Let's be honest. We talking about 2 fights. We're talking about 2 fights, and one of those 2 fights, I had him winning. I had him beating Loma, and he did. I had Josh Taylor beating him, and he proved me wrong, right? But let's be honest, we talking about 2 fights. When we keep talking about these fights where you got his back is so against the wall and, that's 2 fights. That's 2 fights. That's 2 fights. And one of them, he was he almost let it get away from him. Josh Taylor just didn't have it. He was cooked. And if you really want to be honest, Josh Taylor ain't looked good in the fight before that. When he got beat by Jack Catterall, dropped and beat by Jack Catterall for real. But they robbed him. See what I'm saying? So Josh Taylor, low-key, T.O. ain't even beat the best version of Josh Taylor. He didn't beat an undefeated Lomachenko, right? He didn't beat an undefeated Lomachenko. He beat one that Orlando Salido already had beat. Not taking none from the wins, but I think sometimes we overstate them shits. Yeah, there were 2 fights in his career where people were picking against him. One was Loma, but I picked him to beat Loma. He did it. And the other one was Josh Taylor. A lot of people thought Josh Taylor was going to beat him. Give me a second, y'all. My bad. Ah, man. Remember Brian Bowden, dog was a bucket. So look, man, I don't know. It's 2 fights that they talk about a lot. That Shakur has hurt T.O. early. I don't think so. That's the thing, man. It's not about, and I get it, Keith. I respect this. For me, it's not about hurting them. It's about outsmarting them. You get what I'm saying? It's too often we get caught up in the physical side of the boxing. Shakur can handle himself physically, man, if need be. But I think the mental aspect, you heard what he said, T.O., he see mental weaknesses, and that's the weaknesses he's going to try to exploit. He's not trying to so much, exploit from the physical standpoint. He looking from mental, round by round, concentration. I know what Cord thinking. He's like, bro, I can outthink him and outbox him and outsmart him for 12 rounds. I know he can do it, but let's keep going, man. So, like I said, it's 2 fights that they keep harping over, and they keep giving him a lot of praise for rising to the occasion. But let's not act like Teofimo wasn't pegged as the guy. He was pegged as one of the guys, right, to be one of the dudes before losing to Kambosos, right? So, I don't know. You know what I mean? He should have been able to beat a Josh Taylor that we know just didn't look that good. Get what I'm saying? Josh Taylor ain't shit, but another version of Arnold Barboza for real. 88 was good, homie. You get me? All right, and fighters counter boxers. T.O. is a boxer, Keith. T.O. is a boxer. He not no fighter. Like that's not how you would categorize T.O. You wouldn't call T.O. a fighter per se. He's a boxer. He's a counter puncher at that. How you get what I'm saying? He's a counter puncher. You saying he's a fighter? No, he's a counter puncher. He's a boxer. This is gonna be a chess match. This is not gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a chess match. It might be a fight in spots, but it's gonna be a chess match.
Now, I don't know who wins this fight because again, your better head says Shakur, but then you think about Teofimo. Again,
he's got the X factor.
He's got the
talent to.
I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
Shakur is extremely talented and could be the face of boxing as far as being that good and being that dominant, even though.
The hater.
No matter how good you are.
What did he say? What you said, Paulie?
Get beat. And dominant, even though no matter how good you are. But this is one of the rare fights where you're dominant, even though no matter how good you are.
Yeah.
Shakur is extremely talented and could be the face of boxing as far as being that good and being that dominant, even though no matter how good you are. But this is one of
punch the air, man. Trey Styles, man. Where they at, man? Trey Styles, is that true? They said he could be the next face of the sport with a win over Teo. They like to call him Teo. Teofimo. Teo was a fighter against Kambosos, though. And he lost, bro. He lost, Keith. And just because you did something in one fight don't mean that's who you are. That's why he lost. If he'd have went in there boxing how he normally do in any of his other fights, he would have beat Kambosos. You get me? I get what you're saying, but Teo is not. I mean, maybe that's how you see Teo style. I can't tell you how to see it, but I wouldn't categorize Teo as a fighter. He's a boxer. He's an athletic boxer. Maybe boxer, puncher, maybe. Definitely at 35 he was, but yeah, he went fighting against Kambosos and he got chipped up. You get what I'm saying? That shit did not work. So he gonna have to box. If he come emotional against Shakur, he's cooked for sure, I think. You know what I mean? But I think the fight can play out better than what people anticipate. But I think ultimately, like, Shakur is gonna take advantage of Teo's mind, and that's where the fight is gonna be won or lost.
He's got the talent to. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
Shakur is extremely talented and could be the face of boxing as far as being that good and being that dominant, even though no matter how good you are. But this is one of the rare fights where you can get beat. And I don't ever want to hear any of you tank nut huggers that he fights one Uber driver after another. If Shakur Stevenson loses this fight, I don't ever want to hear any of you saying, oh, what about Shakur now? Tank this, tank that. Tank fights the guy that delivers my pizza. He fights the guys in the back that are doing the production. He fights the truck driver. I don't want to hear because he would never have gone near Teofimo Lopez in his life. This fight is that damn good. Shakur is supposed to win, but Teofimo is the dangerous X factor that could be gone near Teofimo Lopez in
he talking to the nut huggers.
And I don't ever want to hear any of you tank nut huggers that he fights one Uber driver after another. If Shakur Stevenson loses this fight, I don't ever want to hear any of you saying, what about Shakur now? Tank this, tank that. Tank fights the guy that delivers my pizza. He fights the guys in the back that are doing the production. He fights the truck driver. I don't want to hear because he would never have gone near Teofimo Lopez in his life. This fight is that damn good. Shakur is supposed to win, but Teofimo is the dangerous X factor that could be maybe the only guy on his night is so damn good he may be able to beat Shakur.
Now, when you look at
and I like that take, man. I think that's an honest take. I think we getting a 50-50 fight. As far as all the Tank criticism, I only laughed. I played this because the super fans. I know they get emotional, they get uncomfortable, they get mad in their feelings. But he be talking to y'all. He be talking to y'all, the ones that come in here, tank this, tank that, tank this, tank that. He not doing this, though. He not doing this. But so while y'all busy tearing down Shakur, he about to run laps around y'all and them narratives that y'all been pushing for the last few years. You get me? People are nut huggers, knee pad boys, elbow and knee pad boys. They are. They force the conversations to be about their favorite fighter. And even when you having a good, decent conversation about him, if you ain't praising the ground he walk on, they calling you a hater. See, this right here. And let me run this back one time for you, because he was talking to you. People like this, Johnson, Tank own boxing. Yeah, people like you. I see. This is why Paulie came up here with a strong opinion. This is why he was talking like this.
Shakur, but then you think about.
He wasn't saying anything right here.
He's got the talent to. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
Shakur is extremely talented and could be the face of boxing as far as being that good and being that dominant,
like
no matter how good you are.
Face of
But this is
body
one of
like,
the
oh my
rare
God,
fights
it
where you can
can't
get
be.
beat. And I don't
He doesn't
ever
sell.
want to hear any of you
can't fight.
tank nut huggers that he fights one Uber driver after another. If Shakur Stevenson loses this fight, I don't ever want to hear any of you saying, oh, well, what about Shakur now? Tank this, tank that. Tank fights the guy that delivers my pizza. He fights the guys in the back that are doing the production. He fights the truck driver. I don't want to hear, because he would never have gone near Teofimo Lopez in his life. This fight is that damn good. Shakur is supposed to win, but Teofimo is the dangerous X factor that could be maybe the only guy who on his night is so damn good, he may be able to beat Shakur.
Now, when you look at the odds,
I think it's a fair take. Like I said, man, it's one of them fights. You got to be prepared. You got to be ready. You got to execute. You got to be ready for whatever comes at you that night, man. And it ain't no gimme. I get it. People talk about on paper and Shakur's supposed to do this and supposed to do that. That's how you know he's special. That's how you know he's special. He's supposed to move up from 135 to 140 where he never fought and beat the number one guy there. The most established champion there. He's supposed to do that. Nobody else do they talk about that, talk like that with. Nobody else. He's supposed to. Nah, he's supposed to. Nah, you know, just going on the body of work, you would think he's going to come out with the win, but supposed to, I get it, but nah, man, it's boxing. Anything can happen. T.O. got wins, right? There's a case, there's an argument that T.O. clearly fought the better names, right? The bigger names, right? The better competition, right? It's clearly a case, right? He beat the great Vasil Lomachenko. He beat the great Josh Taylor, right? He beat those guys, right? Shakur ain't get a chance to fight nobody like that. That's what his dad is saying. He ain't fought nobody elite. Well, he gonna start with your son. Know that. I don't know. We gonna talk about it. I seen him run into Keyshawn, but we gonna get to that.
I had to look right now. Right now, Shakur Stevenson about minus 350. Wow. You can get plus 250 on Teofimo Lopez right now.
I'm just saying he was also about a 4-1 underdog against Lomachenko too.
Right, exactly. But when you look at it, Chris,
that's crazy.
What we're seeing in boxing,
4-1 under, almost a 4-1 favorite against Loma, who didn't fight him, and now it's damn near almost the exact same thing with Teofimo. Look how much the odds makers be expecting Shakur to win these fights. This shit is crazy. They damn near got him 4-1, and as great as they say Lomachenko is, as much as they brag about that win, when it was time for him to fight Shakur, he was damn near 4-1 underdog. Shit is crazy. Loma was 4-1 underdog to Shakur. Now T.O. like 3.5 to 1 underdog, some shit like that. Can't make this shit up, man.
Is we're used to these big, gigantic swings. We're used to one guy being a huge favorite. Lamont Rose Jr., controversial draw, we could say. He wasn't over a 2-1 favorite in that fight, and then ends up with a very close fight, ended up being a draw. But this idea, Chris, that boxing odds makers have to start doing the work again, because these odds right now are insane.
These are really tough guys to handicap because, again, Teofimo, I'm sure the handicap is based on...
You got to be a psychiatrist, too, with Teofimo.
Well, yeah.
Which version are you going to get?
That was going to be my point. I'm sure that's based on his inconsistencies, because he can be so damn good, but he also can be pretty damn bad. When it came to Bosis, he was not good. He did not. It was not a good night.
Oh, like a street fight.
Yeah, it was shots. And I think I was a guest on that on the call for that fair. And I said I got one guy fighting with ego and I got one guy fighting with discipline, and that's what it was, because he just went out there and was just trying to knock him out from round one, and it was not working out well. Now, is he going to do that against Shakur? Absolutely not. But also, we've seen him struggle with guys like Jermaine Ortiz. We've seen him struggle with who was the Canadian guy who. I mean, not that he struggled, but he failed to really impress.
Sandor Martin.
Sandor Martin, another one that he a lot of people thought that he could have dropped the decision.
Were those fights that people counted him out in? No, that's the thing.
No, he was heavy favorite, and they were fights that did not entice him. And if you look at his best performances, there are guys that him and his father have chosen to fight. He called out Lomachenko years before they fought, and people were like, "Whoa, kid, pump the brakes." No, they saw something. He called out Josh Taylor a weight class below and years out. Said, I could beat that guy. He called out Jaron Ennis. I mean, obviously he didn't fight Jaron, but when him and his father put their heads together and they see something in a guy and they end up taking a fight like this that's dangerous where he's the underdog, watch out.
I wouldn't bet it.
It's the unpredictable nature of the fight. Another thing, the unpredictable nature of fighters, which is going to bring up an interesting debate about Joseph Parker, who has vowed to clear his name. Gentlemen, we're going to have a little bit of inside baseball discussion about this, right? We're all fighters. None of us are angels. The idea that Joseph Parker didn't get caught using PEDs. He got caught using cocaine as a recreational drug. That's what he tested positive for night of the fight. He's come out and said, Paulie, if I did blow, I'd just say it. I didn't cheat. This isn't a PED. Let's face it. In the fighting world, you could say, yeah, this one wasn't due. I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. He's facing a 2-year ban. And the fact that he's denying it and denying it and denying it, if it was a PED, there's a reason to deny it. Once you're labeled a cheater, it does tend to hurt your life. I know you're a skeptic, Paulie. It can hurt your legacy. To go, hey, I did some blow and I'm sorry, I made a stupid mistake. I don't think that would hurt him that much. Would he be denying it this much if he had done it? That's what, I'm throwing that to you.
Yeah,
first.
You know, it's certainly a conversation point. The only reason I would still push back a little bit is because of the suspension, right? The BBFC
could be 2 years,
for a long time. So, so you have a reason to deny no matter what, because BBFC is very strict with their suspensions. But having said that, yeah, he makes a good point. I mean, I feel like people would almost feel bad for somebody if they had this problem where, like, you don't even say, like, oh, he's a cheater. You more so say, hopefully he gets help. You know, hopefully you want to see.
Right, yeah, exactly. That's a dumb decision.
Like there's an empathy for a guy who gets caught with this kind of thing, as opposed to a guy who gets caught with a performance enhancer where, you know, there's the malice behind it and everything else, you know?
And especially we live in a world where...
I don't think Paulie hate Tank. I think he hate the nut huggers because he didn't even attack. I mean, he said what he said about Tank, but he's really more so aimed at the nut huggers is what he said. He don't want to hear it from them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. In today's boxing, if somebody is bigger than you or more successful, make more money, and you critique somebody that's on a higher level, they automatically deem it hate or jealousy. I don't think so. Everybody ain't hating, everybody ain't jealous, man. A lot of the stuff he said, you've heard people say it. I'm not gonna say he fighting Uber drivers, but a fighter can say something like that. Me as a fight fan, Tank fought who his people put in front of him and knocked their asses out. And through all of it, through the 31 plus fights or so, he fought good competition to me. Fought good, solid fighters. You know what I'm saying? The best names are still out there, but he fought some good competition. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Paulie hate Tank though, but the unrealistic, like, dude just came in here typing Tank own boxing. That's the shit that we be talking about. It's not about Tank. It's the super fans. That's why he call people nut huggers. They come in here, they try to force the conversation to be about Tank. They try to force it. No other boxer do I hear they fans argue about his money like they getting paid off it. 12-3 is what it do, homie. You get what I'm saying? Them super duper fans, bro. Super duper fan. Just seen a whole card with Tank opponents, and how many of those guys was deemed on his level? This is the problem. When it come to any fighter, I'm able to keep the same energy. The reason why Shakur Stevenson get flat for his resume or who he fought, because they don't feel like none of those dudes is on his level. That's the same thing with Tank, but that's also saying a lot about Tank. They felt like none of those 30-plus guys is on his level, and it's only a handful of names that they keep throwing out there that are, right? That's saying something about Tank. You get what I'm saying? So these guys, the problem, why they're going to always get critiqued, because they get praised the most, and they need to be in there with the absolute best. And if you don't get put in there with the absolute best, you're going to always leave room for that type of criticism, man. I would never say Tank ain't fight nobody. The only thing I'm going to say is that the best names are still out there, but the best names are still out there for those other guys too. So you see what I'm saying? So it's tough. It's tough, man. It's tough, bro. And then it's like one of the names that they talk about is Lomachenko that decided not to fight when that fight got put together. So it's just unfortunate, bro. It's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate.
Victimhood is you get brownie points. You could say, like, oh, I got a problem. They probably would let it go, but he's not trying to do that.
Yeah. So you know, it's certainly a talking point. It's a shame because, you know, Parker has been a very consistent guy his whole career, especially recently on a championship level.
So I just wanted y'all to hear that. That was for the people to be pissed off. He said a lot right there, man. I think this fight is meaningful that is coming up between Shakur and T.O. It is big. It need to be talked about. It need to be appreciated. You know what I'm saying? These are the kind of fights we ask for, guys. All this long, think about it. T.O. turned down a lot of smoke for him to fight Shakur. It says something about T.O. You know what I mean? He confusing as hell, right? It's hard to read and figure him out. But shit, some of these fights, the names that he said no to just to get in there with Shakur, I could respect it. Because think about it. He fighting a guy, again, that people expect him to lose to. And he usually stand tall. But I think this is where this is where the buck stops. I think this is where it catches up to him. I think this is where he's shown just what kind of mistakes he do make inside the ring. So we'll see. But like Paulie said, this is the fight where T.O.'s on his game, man. He could beat Shakur too. He could beat Shakur too. That's what a 50-50 fight is. You already know, Reef. You know it. You know it. Stretchers from Amazon. You stupid 12. They everywhere. They be in denial too. They don't even know when they super fans of him. They don't even know it. When you start arguing about his money and how he innocent and all this weird shit, yeah, you probably a hugger. You know what I'm saying? You probably a hugger. Probably a hugger. You know what I'm saying? When you come here talking about he owns the sport, yeah, you probably a hugger. Probably probably a hugger. You know what I'm saying? Probably one. So yeah, man. And as far as the, you know, the comment that Paulie made about being the face of boxing, I don't know about that, right? I don't really care about one guy being the face of anything. It's too many fighters and names in the sport that put on for it to be one face, right? Shout out to my dog Behind the Hands TV. He was saying, we was talking one day about that conversation. He was saying, you know what? We need to make boxing the face of boxing, right? And I agree. Make the overall sport the face, right? You know what I'm saying? Push boxing. Oh, in other words, push boxing, not just names, right? You give everybody credit, but always push boxing first. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's how you bring more people into the fold, man. That's how you bring people into the fold, man. You know what I mean? So as far as if Tank would ever go anywhere near T.O., I mean, I didn't think he was going to fight him. You know what I'm saying? I had some people argue with me telling me he was going to fight him, but whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what Tank would do because I ain't in his head, but based on how his team, how he moves and, you know, the choices they make, you never know. Maybe T.O. wasn't in his plans because anything outside of 135, he probably not doing. Why? Because he done it once and he said he ain't doing it again. So maybe he wouldn't go near T.O., but that don't make him any less of a fighter. You know what I'm saying? That don't make him any less of no fighter. That just means Shakur on something different, right? I mean, I don't knock Tank for him not wanting to go up to 140. He said he was uncomfortable after doing it the first time. He didn't want to do it again. I could respect it and just leave it where it's at. But maybe Shakur, like you say, see weakness, mental weakness in T.O. Maybe he feel like he could beat him. Maybe he think differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we gonna see it. Or maybe he biting off more than he can chew. Maybe this is the fight where Shakur Stevenson get shown and proven that he ain't as good as he thought he was, right? T.O. is the kind of guy that could exploit that if you ain't on your game. So there you go. You got an intriguing matchup. January can't get here fast enough. I feel like December is gonna fly by. Before you know, we're gonna be enjoying this fight, talking about who won and who lost. You know what I'm saying? So Paulie made some bold statements right there. I know a lot of people not gonna like what he had to say, but nah, people are super duper fans, man, and that's why he be calling it out. You know what I'm saying? So with all the great young talent coming up, I think we are entering an era where there just isn't one face. Yeah, that one face shit is over. Push the sport as a whole and not just one face, right? Give people their credit as you see fit, you know, but respect all of these guys. You know what I'm saying? Give all these guys they just do at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So may the best man win. And then you had the turkey phone call, right? He didn't say no name, but people speculating, you know, they speculating who he talking about, but you never know who he talking about in terms of a big fight. You know what I'm saying? He's doing some work with Devin Haney. You just don't know what's a big fight for Turkey. You don't know. But if you Shakur, if you T.O., y'all got business with each other. You got big fights in front of your face. Focus up, go get that win, and then move on to the next thing. Shout out to Ann McQueen, was good with it. The rush for their guy to mix. He said that Big Cousin Turk wasn't involved to stimulate things either. Oh man, the rush for their guy to mix it up. Or Big Cousin Turk wasn't involved to stimulate things either. Nope. Top Rank has shown the willingness to not put certain guys in certain fights, right? So now with Turk, what they say, anything is possible with Turk in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Anything is possible. The winner might get Haney, but I hope Shakur returns at 135. Unifies at 140. I'm gonna support whatever you do, man. But I don't the guy that I don't know, because that's 47. That's another weight class up. I don't know if he planning on doing that just yet, but I don't know. You never know with Turkey. Ant was good with it, bro.
Chilling, man. But yeah, I was just saying that, the timing is different. 'Tis the season for these guys to get in there and throw down. Because, hell, even when Shakur was over there at Top Rank, they weren't in no rush to put Teofimo or even Lomachenko in there.
Nope.
With Shakur Stevenson. Hell, Shakur was over there damn near begging to get Lomachenko.
Right.
That wasn't happening. On the way out, they wasn't trying to give him no Raymond Moore attire or what have you. They give you this dude, Artem Haratunian. And Artem is a fine fighter. Don't get it fucked up. But, when the business is ready to make it happen, they're going to make it happen. And when they got somebody like my dog, Big Turk, come through, sprinkle some dollar bills like breadcrumbs. Everybody's ready to flock. You know what I mean? So
right.
It just is what it is.
Blade, yeah.
With the Tank situation, though, I just think the hyperbole is just very extreme. Shout out to Mag. He said something. He's like, yo, they say he ain't fought nobody, but two of the guys that he fought just fought each other. Then Ryan Garcia, you know what I'm saying? He been in the mix. He done
I
fought
hear
a couple
people
guys.
That's so crazy. How does that make them guys better? Because two former opponents of his are fighting each other. I've been hearing some wild ass arguments, bro. Man, who was it? What was it? Oh, Ryan and Rolly. Bro, what the hell that's supposed to mean? The whole time we thought Ryan was gonna win. He looked like shit, and Rolly ended up looking better. Now they over here making arguments that Rolly is this or that. I'm like, man, y'all down bad.
Nah, Rolly ain't this or that, but I will say to Rolly's credit, he does have some credible wins over guys. Now, albeit the circumstances been a little, you know what I mean, a little janky, like that Jackson Marinez fight. But Jackson Marinez was a solid fighter once upon a time. It seemed like he had quite a bit of promise at the time when Rolly faced him. Anthony Yiggett is another dude, very decorated amateur. He been in there with the likes of Keyshawn and Dennis Baranchek and so on and so forth. Rolly got a win over him. And that dude Anthony Yiggett's not a scrub. He's just not top tier. He's just solid. You know what I mean? Strong C+, on the cusp of B- type of guy in Anthony Yiggett. Like if he had more talent to be paired with his skill, because he's one of them dudes. Like he knows how to fight. So I'm saying it's like Rolly got some solid wins. He got some decent wins. And the same thing with Ryan. Like remember, Luke Campbell gave Lomachenko a hell of a fight. Now Ryan got dropped in that fight, but Ryan got up and stopped his ass to the body too.
Yeah, he did.
So Ryan got a nice win there. Emmanuel to go, not a world beater, not setting the world on fire, but he's solid. Javier Fortuna, well, the ghost of Javier Fortuna. Because like once upon a time, he was a really good fighter, but at the time when Ryan fought him, he was just a name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oscar Duarte has been on quite a bit of a surge since the Ryan fight. Just got a win over Boss Man. And Oscar Duarte got a couple of solid wins too, like over D'Angelo Keys. I think that D'Angelo Keys is definitely gatekeeper status now, but he was okay when Oscar Duarte fought him. So truth of the matter is, it's not that he ain't fighting nobody. I think that is, but it's very difficult to find a way to describe like exactly what it is. And I think that you were like heading in the right direction and saying, nah, he ain't fighting nobody, but there's still some names out there. You know what I mean? But most people aren't going to frame it like that. They're going to be like, he ain't fought nobody. And it's like, nah. Like, Lamont Roach is not a fucking bum. Like, he's not a nobody. Pitbull Cruz is not a bum. He's not a nobody. But I still personally want to see, a fight like a Shakur Stevenson or even a Teofimo Lopez, right? But hell, I also can't say that just because this one guy got a win over Lomachenko that all of a sudden like his resume is like the greatest thing. Because we keep saying he rise to the, and you made a great point, and I was listening, like he rises to the level of his opponents. Like we've seen him get like 2 really big wins. And the rest of these guys are good fighters, like Jermaine Ortiz. Once again, that's a good fighter right there. Like we be forgetting Jermaine Ortiz is like, I think it's like 25-2 or something like that.
Yeah.
And like one of his losses was to Lomachenko. I can't remember who the other one was to.
Yeah, it gave Loma some hell.
Gave Loma hell up until like round 10 or something like that. And Loma started putting the Beast by Dre on his ass.
Right.
But
Eddie Kane Davis.
he turned different. He came out with the trench coat and the sunglasses round 10 through 12. It was the Matrix. But before that, he was looking ordinary as hell. He was looking like regular ass Keanu Reeves. He was looking like the coach of the Cucumbers. Then he turned into Neo.
I'm telling you. And I'm like, the more we talk about this, and they forcing me to like nitpick at this point, because we got another fight coming up and we just looking for how one guy may be able to gain advantage. I look at that Loma win, I'm like, I'm starting to feel like we overstating the win. Because remember, his dad tried to slip it in there. We was the first ones to beat Loma. No, you wasn't.
No, Solita got that first. Like, cut it out.
Cut
it out.
Had it first. You know what I'm saying? And what do you say? At Jermaine lost to T.O. Oh yeah, he did, right? T.O. Oh yeah, it was T.O. and Loma, right?
Oh yeah. That's the second one. Yeah, appreciate that. But even that one, but you know what though? Jermaine gave him a hell of a contest that I forgot the result of that damn fight, because in my mind, Jermaine Ortiz won. I don't give a damn. But Teofimo won officially on paper. But again, it's one of those things where even with Josh Taylor, right? Like that wasn't Josh Taylor around the time he fought Regis. That was like after Regis, and that was a grueling fight. He won that fight like, what was it, a majority decision, something like that. That shit took a lot out of him. And then Josh Taylor also, quiet as kept, he was another one of them dudes that lingered at his original weight class just way too damn long. Because when you seen him standing next to Bud when he was at 140 and Bud was already at 47, it's like, brother, you need to be up at 47 or 54 or something.
Right.
He just now making this damn 147 debut against Esselman and looked like dog shit. But he been looking like that for a minute. He looked like trash in them damn Catterall fights. I think the last time he looked really good was against Jose Ramirez, maybe.
Right.
But since then, he's been looking just flatter and flatter, legs just looking. But again, let me not poo-poo on Teofimo, because that's not his problem. It's not his responsibility to make sure that this man is having the best weight cut possible, or he's supposed to be where he needs to be. Like, that is not Teofimo's responsibility. But again, this is what we can do when we look at anybody's resume and we want to audit it with a fine-tooth comb. You can find asterisks.
To be Zombie Taylor.
This Zombie Taylor. That's what I'm saying. Josh Taylor ain't have no damn legs by like the 3rd round, 4th round, something like that. He was looking like a corpse in there. He was Jack
Virgil
Skeleton
and Boots. We don't need Bud fighting Virgil. We need Boots fighting Virgil. Rack Stackers. What's good with it, fam? Lomachenko Salito came back, beat Gary Russell. Excuse for that one. Nah, it ain't no excuse. What we saying is, I think you might be, I don't know what part of the conversation you heard, but what we saying is, his dad was saying they the first ones to beat Loma. We was saying Salito did.
And that was a lot.
No excuse. He beat Gary fair and square. He just was the better man, but he also got a split decision. Or no, he won, but Gary didn't get credit for a knockdown that would have possibly made that shit a split decision or something like that. So I don't know, or a draw, some shit, man. I forget, but he definitely get knocked down. Credit for one of them knockdowns late. But
and there's no shade to Loma. There's no shade to Loma.
Nice. But my thing is, like when I'm saying we talk about T.O. beating Loma, we like, well, how impressive is beating a guy that won't throw punches for 6 straight, for half a fight straight? How hard is it to beat somebody doing that? I start to think like that, and I start to nitpick, and I'm not taking away from the win, but I'm starting to what I think of is when he started boxing back and really he got the punch count into double digits, it was like a clean sweep, 7-11. And then he got the last round. But it makes me feel like, had you started from round 1, man, we having a much different conversation. I don't mean you win for sure, but we having a much different conversation. Much different.
I concur. And the reason why, I look at the fight kind of with it's not so much the fight itself, it's the perception of the fight, like the general perception of the fight. Like for me, he got the decision over Loma. But maybe that's just me arguing semantics. Just looking at the language surrounding the fight. Like if you told me he beat him, I'm like, he got the decision, like, yeah, cool. He got the nod. But 7-11, man, that shit looked like 2 different fights.
It did.
It looked like 2 different fights.
Yeah, he gets the draw. That's what I meant to say. Appreciate you, Brian. That knockdown, he'd have got a draw. You saying Latios to get his ass whooped by a liquor? Yeah, I can't wait to see it. Core need to be that liquor to do it too. Talking about we fought Cambosis with no air.
With no air.
We fought Cambosis with no air. He said he repeated it too. I was like, yo, man, when the whole fight with no air in his chest. In his damn lungs. Shit was crazy, man. Theo beat Lomachenko. Tunnel vision, what you talking about, man? What you hear? Did I make a mistake and say anything different? We know T.O. beat Loma. That's what we talking about. But I'm overanalyzing it now because they won't shut up about that win. And I start to ask myself, how impressive is that win when a guy didn't throw punches for half a fight? And then that same guy had an opportunity to fight the guy that T was fighting now and said no, and then fought a lesser guy. I wonder. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised if T beat Shakur. I mean, look, it's a 50-50 fight. Yeah, you Virgil was sent Bud to the shadow realm. Why the hell are we talking about Bud and Virgil, bro? Y'all be forcing it, yo. Virgil need to focus on Boots, the one that got right in his face, man. You know what I mean? Virgil will get cooked by Bud Crawford, bro. He ain't never been in there with nobody that talented, man. And he won't beat him, in my opinion. Nothing I seen from Virgil makes me think he beats Terrence Crawford. We saying that too loosely, like we ain't talking about the best fighter in the world. Like, y'all. And then if I ask you, what does Virgil do better than Bud? We'd be here all day, or would it be a short conversation? Should I be? Should I say y'all see power and y'all like, yeah, he'll do this to Bud? No, he won't. He'll get beat by Bud. That's why they ain't never try to put him in the ring with no Terrence Crawford. You see the way they acting with Boots. What you think they thoughts is about putting him in there with Terrence Crawford?
6-hour negotiation. Let's go. These guys trying to get it done.
Shout out to what's his name? What
I'm taking my notes and I'm sending them shits to Robert Garcia. Listen, Robert,
what's good, man?
I'm gonna put together a damn 1,000-page strategy. Listen,
that's the thing. Fights at that level shouldn't be a walk in the park. Right? I don't think nobody's saying that. I just think it's a lot of people that expect Shakur to win because of what they seen in the actual ring. You know, I noticed we put a lot of emphasis on the 2 wins with T.O. and this whole, oh man, you know, he raised his level and we talking about 2 fucking fights. And one of them is debatable because I didn't pick against him in that fight. One fight I picked against him, and that dude arguably just ain't been the same since before that fight. Josh, tell me the last Josh Taylor fight that you seen that was a good one. After Jose Ramirez, because that's the last one for me.
That was the last one. That's where the buck stopped. After that, my man was he was straight Frankenstein after that. It was zombie time. I was like, who the hell is this guy and what happened to Josh Taylor? He was looking like shit for like several straight fights.
Yeah.
And I think he lost like his last 3, then just was like, nah, I'm gonna just hang it up and call it a career.
I'm telling you. Behind the hands was good, bro.
Man, what's up to y'all boys, man? I just had to remind somebody, whoever said it, bro. Virgil got out of the WBO to not fight Bud Crawford, bro. Did we forget that?
No, I think you need to say it again because I think
he got
you my
out,
dog, but why you bringing up old shit?
He was his mandatory and got out of it to not have to fight him. I mean, I can tell me you just started watching boxing without telling me, bro. Come on now. Ain't nobody avoiding that dude. That dude didn't want to fight Bud when he had the opportunity. So that's just what it is. I ain't taking no Bud slander. I pulled up with the blicky. You know what I'm saying? Stop it immediately. That's enough people hating on Bud, bro.
My man Virgil, his health wasn't right. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Right. He couldn't beat Bud because he was losing the rap though. Come on, man.
There we go. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, I just had to say it. You know what I'm saying? People, how quickly we forget. There was a bunch of people jumping out of line to not have that fight, bro. He was one of them.
Right. Virgil wants anyone. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll see. We'll know that by his next fight. He won anyone. It should be.
He won anyone now, but then he didn't want him. Yeah, that's a fact. He didn't want him then.
He'll need his ass beat for that zesty shit. All the way. I don't know what he was on. That to me seemed like I don't know. I don't want to even say nerves, but I want to say you gonna lose just for saying that weird ass shit. Cause it ain't have no place. The dudes like gave him a chance to talk. I get it, the New York angle, but man, you start talking about the Knicks and the playoffs, bro. That shit just was so random and dumb. Like
he a serial zesty killer too.
I'm telling you,
he be showing up with the zest on the regular.
Remember he had the eyeliner.
Come on, the eyeliner with the leather vest and all. Come on, bro.
Brokeback Mountain.
Come on, man. Come on, dog. He had both of them boys at that face off looking real zesty because of it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, that shit was crazy.
They was looking at the face off looking like they was just going Vogue or some shit. I ain't know what was going on, bro.
Yeah.
That was a bad look.
Yeah. That zesty shit he was saying, but I like what Paulie was saying, man. He gave the fight the credit that it deserved, and he stuck it to the nut huggers, man.
You know why we like what Paulie said? Because Paulie's a better commentator than a bare knuckles fighter. That's why. I'm gonna have to remind
you. Man, shout out to what's the subject. Paul, I like Paulie, man. I like Paulie, but he be going in sometimes. But
he do.
Shit, who don't? Everybody going in nowadays. It's a lot of suspect shit out here, man.
Paulie been going in since he told us that was his side piece.
Yeah. I'll never forget like that. He said, I was like, I wonder do people realize he just admitted that he's cheating right now?
Yeah, on TV in front of a few 100,000.
Yeah, girl probably was like, oh, really? He got a text immediately.
He got back to the locker.
He's entitled to one Gumar. That's just how it works. That's what they call the side piece, the Gumar.
Yeah, he said, yeah, Damon, he need his ass beat, T.O., for all that weird ass shit he was saying. And his dad really be wasted. I'm not one to put habits and stuff on people, but I don't trust him. I think he be intoxicated everywhere he go. His voice always super raspy. He just sound like he sit around and get loaded for real. I ain't even gonna lie.
What you talking about, Paulie?
No, Senior.
Oh yeah, well that's obvious, bro. That's obvious.
Yeah, he be lit. Seem like he be lit up.
Yeah, he been lit ever since he told us he got J-Lo. I was like, oh yeah, that dude on it.
We got J-Lo.
We got J-Lo.
We still ain't seen J-Lo yet. I still ain't seen her. You know what I'm saying? J-Lo don't probably even know who T.O. is, man. Oh, man, that's crazy. Nah, Paulie is a good commentator.
This is different. Yeah, Paulie's one of the best. Him and Chris, man, they're a hell of a tandem.
Nah, they are.
Them dudes get it in. The only thing about Paulie's rants that pissed me off, I don't be mad about the content of his tank rants. Just brother, please. Gervonta. I don't know who the hell Gervonta is. Gervonta.
Yeah, that should be funny. They'd be butchering the hell out of it. They'd be butchering the hell out of it.
Struggling with the ethnic name and shit.
He said even if Shakur lose, you got to give him credit for taking the fight. And I like that kind of energy because that's the kind of shit I talk about. We ask him to take fights. Why? If the fighters figure they're gonna get trashed for making the fights we ask for, what's their incentive? Especially if they can make money and stretch the they undefeated streak or keep making money. You get what I'm saying? Like
we just got to get off. We just got to get off. You got to get off of crucifying people for losses, man.
Yeah,
that's all.
Yeah, that shit corny, man.
You do that. You do that, and we good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know that with the idea of here's a cross sport comparison. The other day, or like a week ago, LeBron scored 10 points in a game. And that was the first time that happened in like 20 years or something crazy like that. You didn't even hear about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no big deal because dude's had a great career. All right, yeah, he's a Hall of Fame, he's the greatest of his, whatever you want to put on the accolades. It's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure the Lakers lost a game or 2 or 3 this season. It ain't a big deal. Right. We got to treat boxing in the same way. You know what I'm saying? We just got to appreciate the art with them getting in the ring with each other, getting it on. If we could start giving them that kind of appreciation, I bet you get bigger fights.
For sure. For sure.
That bullshit be happening in them other sports too. This dude named AC, Awful Coaching. And his channel is popping. And it's just predicated on just pointing out just bad play. And not even just bad play. This dude just be ranting and raving.
Is that the dude that be breaking down the film?
That's just where we are right now in this day and age.
Is that the dude that be breaking down the film?
Boxing
Dad, call it that. I think it's just one of those things where it doesn't affect those other sports because they got broadcasting deals and all these other things lined up. You already got scheduling. They gonna play regardless. Now with boxing, where it be fucking up the game is it taints a fighter's profile, and you need your profile in order to have your market value up, and your market value is going to dictate what you get paid and, what opportunities you get presented. And that's why people got to stop fucking it up. And I feel like Paulie is one of the perfect people to speak on it because if you look at his resume, you won't find a more ill-equipped guy to fight some of the fighters that he was fighting.
Facts.
Like, Paulie is the very definition of pillow fisted, but this man was fighting Miguel Cotto.
That man had like 2 or 3 knockouts.
Amir Khan, Zab Judah.
Cotto did him filthy too.
Filthy.
Got Shakur by UD. I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
Sean Porter showed that man no respect.
Question TLC at the press conference. And I did that what I just got. Nah, I don't know. Did we? We're gonna pull it up though, because we got some more stuff. Y'all know we be here, man. But I see the little video. Hold on. Yo, they weird, man. They need their ass beat just for the zest. They what Dr. Umar Zesty Festus. Yo, they crazy, bro. Man, Zesty Festus. Let me pull it up, man. Keyshawn funny as hell, though, man. Him and Richardson, we're going to get to all that. It's almost 80 people to bed. Hit the like button, sub to the channel.
Somebody that you know I ain't tell nobody that. No, I didn't. That get the camera in. That didn't even happen. It never happened. I know it never happened. That's what I'm saying. So why would I even say that? But you did say it. But you know what happened.
Oh snap! No.
He been an asshole.
It's on my phone. See if you want to see it. I swear. I can show you it never happened.
This is crazy.
This man's slow.
Boy, I got the eyes of a lunatic, bro.
I swear. He go off, man. I'm telling you, I can't wait to see him back acting crazy.
Doing lives, throwing parties in a room by himself and shit. That nigga's crazy.
I'm telling you, man. How he made that the damn piece of what was it, a diamond or something that fell out the belt? Oh my
Yeah.
yo.
He was rocking
Like,
that
this
hard.
dude is a fool, man. That man a whole party by himself, man. I swear he is. One man party. That shit is hilarious, man. I can show you it never. He said, I can show you it never happened. Yeah. Yo, it's one of them situations. I swear, all right, let me just be real, man. That story been out there. Ain't no way I think everybody lying. He even pretty much confirmed it. So he lying, he full of shit. I'll go digging through my videos. I'm pretty sure I got it in the stash somewhere because I had it. He explained the story. And he said he get loose with his mouth sometimes. And he say the N-word when he get upset or something like that. And he was talking about how Coach K and how he couldn't breathe and all this shit. So he lying. He 100% lying. He told the whole story by himself. And he was saying, I don't even want to give nobody the light, the shine that said it. He was talking about Shakur, I think, because he had said how he got beat up and ain't do nothing. But that's what he was saying. He couldn't breathe. Like he said. He said that he dropped one too many N-bombs. They hopped on his ass. Hopped on his ass in the gym. Yeah, Joe. He was on Middle City, one of them. I remember talking about it and laughing about it. I remember it. He specifically explained the whole shit just to say it didn't happen. They're slow. I don't want to say the R word, but they're slow. Just put them on the special somewhere. There's something wrong with them. I speak from T.O. got issues. I don't know what kind of issues he got. Oh yeah, that I don't know what that was. I was behind the hands. But yeah, man. Nah, it's all good. I can show you. It never happened. Man, Paulie thought Porter was on that shit. He got nah, he just shouldn't have been in there with him. And whoever authorized that fight needs to be arrested to this day.
Al got a warrant for his arrest for that one.
They put he had Paulie like flailed out in the ring. I was like, when you get knocked out like that, he got the fight pummeled out of him. That shit was bad. That was worse than when Cotto got him. That was worse than when Amir Khan got him. That shit was bad, bro. I was like, man, you gotta get a bat after somebody beat you that bad. You can't even ask for no rematch, or you just collect your shit and go.
You gotta pull up with the strap.
I'm telling you, you got 50. Go get the strap. You gotta get the strap. You can't ask for no get back, no none of that. You just gotta fight.
You gotta Ed Kenny's car, man. Can't let that one slide.
Oh man, this shit is terrible, bro. The Al Scan side chick issue said it never happened. Yeah, man. Yeah, he said you said it. And Punch Drunk be rolling with them. He really. I see how y'all got y'all little alliances. I be seeing what's going on though. I seen it. You know what I'm saying? I see the little alliance, man. But you need to straighten him out, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he took this fight though. I'm telling you, I would love to know in his mind what is it that he think. I know he feel like he got the ups or something. It's something, bro.
I think that if he doesn't do it, he ain't gonna have no play with Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what I really think. Because this is not a Top Rank fight card, specifically, but I mean,
right.
I mean, what could be the other option? Fighting on Tubi? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just think that he already how they say split his pants with Bob. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't see Bob looking out for him and throwing him something to help. You know what I'm saying? I just think that he got to take what's out there. Otherwise, I mean, didn't he turn down a Devin fight already? And then Bob came out earlier this year and named all the guys that he turned down, the Subriel pay-per-view. And, I just don't see there being another alternative for him if he didn't do it. I want to give him credit for it happening or him at least going through the motions at this point. But away from that, you don't have many options, bro. I'm just being real.
Right.
They had that whole litigation situation over that Top Rank, man. So they're like, hey, brother, you can't just keep turning down everything. You got to make something shake out.
I just think he was on the verge of getting the Mikey Garcia treatment.
Yeah, because you know what? One of the last things I heard about Bob when asked about him was like they asked him what's going on with Tio, and he had this more like, I don't know what's up, like I don't know what he wants to do. He had this fight, he's saying no to this. It's like seemed like he was exhausted. You know, he exhausted his options, and then now you find yourself in a situation where you gotta take a damn dangerous fight. Crazy, man. But I'm tired of giving him so much credit for beating Lomachenko, who ain't fight for half a fight. I'm tired of hearing about Josh Taylor, who wasn't at his absolute best. And now the more I think about it, that's I think the overall difference from all three of them guys that he's gonna fight. One of these dudes is at their absolute best right now, I think. And he gonna
I'm tired of hearing about an undisputed that never happened.
Right. He said, I swear it never happened. Keyshawn a fool, man. 503 was good. Oh man. Theo's them
Yo.
What's going
on? Good, bro? What's good? Mo City Minutes, man. Yeah.
What's up?
I ain't gonna lie, man. Goddamn Teofimo daddy was in there. He was talking this shit, man. He was talking big boy shit like he got Shakur figured out.
It's because they got J-Lo, so you know.
Yeah, they got J-Lo. That's gonna be kick. It sounds good though to say you got somebody figured out until you in there, you know what I mean, going through the motions because it ain't going the way you thought it was. You know what I mean?
Or until they've got that corner mic'd up and he's saying dumb shit like, hey, just kick his ass. You know what I'm saying?
Man, some of these, I ain't gonna lie, man. Some of these some of these corner moments ain't been too good, man. Dudes been like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't even gonna throw no names out, but bro, these corners, man, somebody better get the memo. Them cameras be rolling, the microphones is rolling, they can hear y'all.
Them shit be like Little Caesar. The mic be hot and ready.
It's too few and far between where I hear actual good instruction being given, dog. All I be hearing is a bunch of street jargon. Man, you gotta whoop his ass, man. You can't let him do that. That's all I hear now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
ain't nobody coaching.
In the ring. I thought he was toasted. He really beat. I really think that's why he keep glasses on 90+% of the time.
Man, come on, just dude. You from Jersey, bro. You know a high nigga when you see one.
Yeah, he be
a high nigga when you see one, bro.
He always seemed like he under the influence. I swear he never seemed sober to me. Never. Even getting in the ring and falling is crazy. I get it, you could trip, but damn. Just the thought of knowing you be drunk, bro. You gonna fall inside the ring.
Everybody from the Latino culture to the black culture got that one drunk and high uncle. And that's
all right. Looking at
you know what I'm saying? That's Teofimo Senior, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they not fooling me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how cool Teofimo try to play that shit off, bro. You're not fooling me, bro. We know you about to come up in here and fight like your life depend on it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen his daddy this animated probably since the Lomachenko fight. You know what I'm saying? So that lets me know that they up for this, you know. So
right.
Nah, he's just up for spending that check on some of that Colombian Bam Bam.
he already done spent his cut, huh?
Yeah, that's what he on. He come alive when that check getting ready to clear.
I already got you figured out, bro.
Yeah,
I know what you want to do, bro.
That's what he said. He smoked weed. He smoked snow weed. He be toasted, man. Senior he be right falling in the ring and shit. That's where they gonna lose the fight too, man. That's where they're gonna lose the fight. Keep bringing up these damn wins that y'all got. Know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Like I was just saying at the end, somebody not fighting back for half a fight is not as impressive as if he started when he was supposed to. Yeah, you got the win, and I respect it, but it's not going to be the case when you fight in January. You're not fighting a guy that reached the pinnacle of the sport, celebrated, got fat, and then start getting beat up, right? That's not going to be Josh Taylor. Younger than both of them dudes, fresher, and I think better. And that's what I think that's where he gonna fall short. And then again, the physical side. You heard what Core said to him? Said mental, man. It's mental for him. Like, and I've been saying this shit for years about him. Yeah, I keep looking at physical, knowing boxing is mostly mental. Like, he gonna take advantage of the shit, the inconsistencies. You make mistakes. You fake flashy, like, right? You only flashy with people that don't know what to do with you. I don't think that's gonna be the case there that night. So I'm glad it's here, and I'm glad nobody found a way to bring somebody else into the situation. Because I didn't want to hear about no other opponents. Type of pop substance. Yeah,
my son fought with no air in his lungs, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, what? How? You telling me this man fought for a whole fight with no air?
That nigga Bob said his esophagus exploded, bro.
Yeah, they was going too far. They was saying to him. Then on a different one, he said he had air in his chest.
Yeah, he said, yeah, they had no. He said something even dumber. He said, nah, I had air in my lungs.
Yo, man, he terrible, bro. I was listening, like, did he hear himself? Like, yeah, these people crazy. Now he fought with no air. I tell you, every time they relive the story, it's something different. They make excuses. No, you got, and you heard what Core said, you was in the corner that night. You was in the corner that night. 12 rounds, you got cooked by Kambosos, man. And I get it. A lot of that was you, but yeah, you got beat by that guy. It's different shit, man. I just don't see him being no super, super good guy that is, I don't know about that, man. He make mistakes, bro. When he don't have his way, he get frustrated. And he expect you to stand there. Then his dad be in the corner complaining about somebody running. I can hear that shit now. I can hear him now talking to somebody.
We're a long way away from where he was good.
Teofimo struggled with let's just keep it real. He struggled with dudes that can box.
Yeah.
He struggled because even when Lomachenko finally decided to throw punches, he was whooping Teofimo ass.
7 through 11 in a row.
I'm like, my nigga, do you let Kambosos beat you, bro? Like, I don't give a damn how your chest was, bro. Like, you shouldn't have lost that fight, my guy. And Kambosos ain't been shit since he beat you. Like, but and see this is how delusional the Lopez's are. This nigga gonna get on the stage and say, bro, it's bullshit, bro. My son should be pound for pound. Nigga, how? He ain't like, bro, he ain't beat nobody else at 140 since he fought Josh Taylor. Y'all really been kind of milking that division, like.
They've been milking their 2 biggest wins. That Loma win that they won't shut up about, and the Josh Taylor win.
Yeah, bro, like
damn wins.
You ain't fought Matias. You ain't fought. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Gary. He ain't fight Gary either.
Yeah, bro. Like it was so many fights at one.
He should have fought Richardson. He should have fought Hitchins. He should have fought him too.
Facts, bro. That division is so wide open for the taking, bro. So I don't want nobody to get mad when a motherfucker like Keyshawn Davis or Shakur or somebody finna take that division over, bro. Cause Teofimo been bullshitting this whole time, and that's why nobody considers him a pound for pound fighter, because he not doing the work to be pound for pound. I mean, am I tripping?
No. No, I mean, the reason why you're not tripping is because of what we just said. Bob came out and told us all the fights that he avoided. So, I mean, if your promoter is telling the world that you duck and smoke, you can't be pound for pound, bro. Your own promoter is telling the world that you're avoiding pay-per-views with certain fighters. And then at the same time, complaining about money.
He already in the pound for pound, JP. He like number 8 already. He talking about top 5 after he beat TL. We'll see. Stuff like
He's
that.
not in pound for pound, but his dad is. But his dad is in the kilo for kilo.
Kilogram for kilogram around this motherfucker.
It's just when he start talking that zesty stuff, I'm like, man, you be having a little too much fun promoting this in a weird way, bro. Like that. We can't even laugh at what you doing. That's why I say he weird. I hope he cook his ass for that. I'm dead serious. Just because all the shit you do, you gonna be zesty at the presser is crazy, bro. That's why Turk called in like, hey man, is this a press conference? I don't know if people be catching in what he was saying. Like, yo, bro, is this a press conference or what? Like, y'all, you know what I mean? This shit kind of dropped. Tio got his damn hands on his face like he Macaulay Culkin or something. And Home Alone. I'm like, man, y'all not excited? I said, bro, you don't even look excited. You look bored. Or you look like it's not really happening, like it's still a game. He got this look like real kind of clownish energy with him.
He got this look like it's not too late to pull out, dog.
Oh my man, I was trying to let him make it.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
I'm glad you said it, bro. I'm glad it needed to be said.
Like,
it needed to be said, bro.
I'm done with him. Because I'm not a psychic. We up here talking about that. If he find any reason to get out the fight, I'm good.
He might. His dog had puppies and he got a babysit. That's what he gonna say.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. Ah, man, he better not do that. He better not. We need to see you fight somebody. Fight. And matter of fact, we need to see that fight on both sides for both guys, man. That's
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all need each other, man. So hopefully is what I think. He just feel like he more established, bigger, stronger. Because he keep talking about size, he's slow. I'm hearing them say that. I really must think he's slow. Huh? Can't wait to see how that play out. He's like, yo, you slow. I'm like, dang, do you really believe that? He's like, yo, he's slow, man. Once you get past the jab, he fooled. I was like, so did you spar him? Did you have to get past the jab to know that? Like, what you be telling on yourself sometimes, man. What happened when y'all spar? Looked like I was in there fencing and some shit.
My son never lost to a southpaw fighter in his career. He never lost to a southpaw.
Tio found his fan base.
That nigga, hey boy,
he ain't got to do nothing. Just being himself, yo. Being himself. You know, Tio might mess around and be like, "Hey, man, you know something came up. He got a graduation to go to." Remember, he did with Devin. He said it in this. He said something was in the way with the Devin fight. I'm like, what was in the way though? Because when you said something, you said they trying to set you up. Why they making this fight now? It's too soon. He was saying a lot of different.
He said they were rushing it, bro. That was crazy.
Yeah, they're rushing it. What the hell? Rushing you to be great? Not the Mr. I beat the great Vasil Lomachenko. Not the I beat the undisputed Josh Taylor, and I should be undisputed. Like not that guy. Not know what I'm saying. You done turned down Matias, then turned around and turned down Devin. And then accepted Shakur. I swear we can't get a read on this dude. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what the hell he be thinking about.
I don't think he know how to say Gary's name. It's too complicated.
Nah, he gonna call him Tweezy. That way he gonna say Tweezy. He gonna call him a nickname. It's like they cool or something. Nah, fight his ass, bro. Fight him. But man, he finally did something.
Didn't Matias slap the fuck out of Tio? Didn't he like walk up on him and slap him or something?
Slapped his hat or something. Y'all slapped the front of his hat, some shit like that.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Bro was trying to put the PEDs on him.
The T's be on it. Hey man, did y'all speaking to him real quick? Did y'all see he cleared his name to a certain degree?
No, the WBC did.
They saying they ain't even report on his B sample that came back negative after reporting on the A sample. That's crazy. That's crazy how fast. And then the WBC gave Conor Ben the egg excuse. He didn't never say that. That's nasty work, bro. Y'all making excuses for people is wild, bro. them UK dudes with them podcasts, they be on it, bro. They don't be letting it slide. Shout out to Like a Dog. What's good, homie? Man, constant imaginary liar. Dub, what it do with the plug, man? What's good, my guy? imaginary. I wonder what book he was reading today at the press. So he had a book with him, man. I'm like, man. At least it was like, there you go with them daggone books. Like, man, dude caught reading a damn book upside down. Fool, let me take Keyshawn off here. Keyshawn terrorizing the Lopez's, man. They look uncomfortable when they see him. He said, you know, it didn't happen. Kind of wishing that he said it didn't happen, bro. Nah, they did something to you in that gym. Because he explained it. I see y'all keep talking about Hitchins and thing. I got the clip for y'all. Hitchins and
they beat his motherfucking ass. That's what happened.
Yeah, he kept it real. He said he get mad and he say the N-word. And he said they started jumping on his ass after that. He said he couldn't breathe and all type of shit. That shit was funny. Oh man. Shout out to L-Dub. Yeah, but I know for a fact I've seen him speaking on. Matter of fact, I played the video. He was saying like the WBC put out some, you know, some bogus information and they ain't fully report that he was cleared or, you know, his sample was clean. I know that's what he said, but that's why I hate the PD conversation, because we be having to explain too much, man. Just stay off the man. You know what I mean? Get your supplements checked, G. You know, he said he slapped the PEDs out there, man. He went over there and slapped Tio. Pop absorbed banned substance from slapping the Lopez. American said he popped dirty from shaking hands or some shit, he said. That's what he said. He shook hands and popped dirty. Shit crazy, man. Let's keep going, man. I hear y'all keep telling me about this. Hold on, let me pull it up. It's a good fight if it can happen, bro. Keyshawn need to fight somebody. But Hitchins, I seen something about him supposedly possibly fighting Regis, but
I hope not.
I hope not too. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hitchins, man, the world calling your name, and I don't like the way you're responding, really. You almost sound like, I don't know, like it's just, I don't know. It's just,
I mean, everybody saying Regis' name to me it's a cop out at this point.
I feel like it's some other guys out there. Maybe that's all.
Yes, yeah, and I respect Regis a lot as the homie, but I mean, you know, this isn't the same guy that it used to be. You know what I'm saying? It kind of remind me when Conor Ben was trying to call out AB and he was in the hospital. I mean, it's just kind of like, what are you doing?
Yo, for real. That shit pissed me off too. Shakur beats the poop beside the TFB now. Hope so. Hope you do.
No, this is it, right? It's on. Just follow me. I ain't saying y'all chill. This is it. No, this hypes it. This hypes it. We're gonna make the big fight. We hype this, right? This is what we need. This is what we need, right?
Gang, I didn't know he was behind me.
Next is next. Yo, but it's next. Is it next? Is it next?
Why do people do that with these fighters? Is it next? Is it next? And they be people that be in the know. You know, they don't make their own fights. And I'm telling you, what I be seeing is guys be looking to extend the shelf life, man. Get another bag, beat up somebody, get another win, live to fight another day. You know what I'm saying? Like, extend your career a little bit longer. Dudes don't be in a rush to be, you know, jumping in these fights, man. That's why we be getting the matchups we get. Regis fight Oscar Duarte, that's terrible. February 13th, Schofield versus JoJo on the undercard. Appreciate you. That clears that up. So he ain't fighting Regis. Great.
Hold on. What he said?
Maybe it was a post. Maybe it was a post.
He was supposed to already fight Duarte. They just pushed it.
Who fighting?
Regis and Duarte.
Oh, Regis and Duarte?
Yeah, because that was supposed to already happen.
Oh, okay.
When I say in the no dub, I mean they know that fighters don't make their own fights to be asking them to individually. Is it next? Is it next? Like they know better than that. Like we all got to know that at this point.
But they just want to be caught breaking something. That's all it is, breaking some information, and that's the only reason why people push stupid stuff like that.
Said Regis fight Oscar Duarte February 13th with Schofield and JoJo on the same card. He said they don't even know that. That's bad if they don't.
JoJo and Schofield is the main fight?
No, that can't be.
Said Africa 180. Man, you know that's why his ass talking about going up. That's why he talking about going up another weight class. But they going back. This would be a cool fight, but I doubt, you know, it's a little teaser, man. This shit ain't happening.
We should do it at your hometown.
You don't have.
Yeah, you know I'll come over. You know I'll come over.
You don't want
100% I'll come over there.
So
who? Man, that nigga could have gained 42 pounds after the fucking way. We ain't never seen that. Why you didn't do that after De Los Santos? Why? When they did the same thing with you, De Los Santos, you didn't want to do the rehydration thing. They said, Keyshawn, you can't gain more than 5 pounds. You was like, no. When you came in 4 pounds over De Los Santos, they said you can't gain more than 4 pounds the next day. You said no.
Was you there when I said no?
That's what they said.
Okay, so you can't say I said no.
So what happened?
I did not say no. That nigga just pulled out the fight because his manager said just don't fight me.
Oh, okay.
Well, them niggas ain't want to fight me in the first place.
They said they
wanted the bread.
They said they wanted to
They didn't really want to. So why we ain't fighting, gang?
I don't know. I'm looking at
you ain't know I ain't no nigga. I'm not no junkie ass nigga, bro.
Okay, cool. Listen,
we could tell the fans we making it happen next year, though.
We gonna make it happen.
Next year, yes. We want to see it.
February.
That's good. Yeah.
Swear to my life, because the numbers ain't. You didn't ask for. You didn't get your numbers. I ain't get my numbers.
You don't know what I got.
Gang. We doing.
You see how you trying to talk for me like I'm some. Slow down.
So why is all this coming out? People believe.
Bro, I ain't tweak shit, gang.
I'm saying you deny everything. You saying, oh, you didn't. De Los Santos didn't want to fight. I'm hearing you wanted to fight. You got your numbers. Now I'm hearing you didn't get your numbers. What is it?
I said you ain't know what I got.
I
said.
Look, Eddie's here.
Security.
Security
professionals.
Yeah, I don't like this because he knows this shit ain't coming next, bro. And be little rumblings about you getting offered fights and you don't be taking them. And I'm seeing a lot of this. I'm consistent, but I'm seeing a lot of these little media face-offs, and then you end up fighting somebody totally different. Like you was just doing the same shit with Devin Haney and Bill. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, just dude. He around this bitch getting his Tekashi on, man. He doing a lot of clout chasing.
He run around this joint just acting up.
Doing a lot of clout chasing.
But I wish he'd do something because people they ready to give up. They already halfway, 1 foot in with him. I think he talented as hell, but
for sure.
People expect me to explain why these dudes say and do the shit that they do. I don't know why he doing that, but I think he believe in himself. But at 140, it's real smoke there, man. Yeah, you better get his name in the mix somewhere. Hitchins a certified sucker. Yeah, I can't do that. Shout out to Dub. I can't call him that, but I get it. To each his own. But he just doing a lot of the acts.
February, March.
What the fuck happened?
This is
February, March.
Yeah, we want to see it. Yes.
When? Next year. You want to make the fight happen?
When next year?
It don't matter when I'm
March.
Oh,
March.
Hold on. February.
I'll say this. Do you want to make it happen?
March.
Don't ask me, do you want to make it happen?
There were talks about this fight for January 31st. This is a big
That's what I was talking
big
about.
money fight that can stand on its own. But Hitchins is looking a bit big. He might be too big for you at 140.
You want me to get all hype?
I'm not that no more. I ain't that no more.
Yeah, you propose.
It's gonna sell itself.
He might be a bit big for you.
And he said, well, he said you gonna come to my hometown.
I said that. I said I'll come over there.
Wow, Virginia.
Cause he know I'm gonna sell out. This shit's gonna sell out. The celebrities, everybody's gonna be there.
You gonna sell out?
That you need a dance partner.
You got a name, bro.
Of course.
But I sold out with fucking limos.
It don't matter off of me. He came off fighting me, and people thought he beat me. My fault. Nah, hold up. People know
That's not why that shit ain't why that fight.
You gotta remember that, right? That's why.
They was rocking with Key out there.
Of course, God, my name has to do it. My name has a lot to do with it.
Bro, you know I went to the Olympics.
Nobody ever knew
I got you. You know I went to the Olympics. I traveled all the world.
That don't mean
no,
nothing.
listen. I came into the professional game with a fan base.
So why Andy Cruz ain't selling out?
Who the fuck
He beat you 3 times.
Bro, that's Andy. That ain't
why
me.
you bringing up the Olympics?
That ain't me. I'm talking about my fan base.
Why you bringing up the
How
Olympics?
I sell. That's
The
why.
Olympics don't mean nothing,
How I
brother.
sell. I came here with a fan base.
Who cares?
He asked why Andy Cruz ain't selling out.
I'm knocking him out.
You think so?
Imagine that. I was being yours since you was a kid.
Oh my God.
Whoa! I didn't know about this. What happened?
Sparring?
First time I sparred Keyshawn, I told Keyshawn, I told Shakur, he's a little pup.
We sparred, and I beat him up in Mike Reed gym.
That's a true story?
Keyshawn.
That's a true story?
Keyshawn, respond, Keyshawn. What was that?
Keyshawn, is that a true story?
Yeah, it's true. He been whipping my ass since a little kid.
Hey, nah. What's the
truth? Since a little kid. Yeah, that's true. Bro.
What's the real truth?
Let me tell you what is true though.
What?
When you started coming to Alexandria, started training with me and Shakur.
What happened?
You remember that?
What
Remember
happened?
how every time we used to spar?
Bro, I sparred you like
bro,
twice.
can I get my word out? Damn. Every time we used to spar, I used to talk friendly though. We was friends. I used to talk shit to him. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up today. We was friends. We was friendly talk. But I used to push up on you like that. And then when we used to spar, who always be in your corner? Your best friend, Shakur. Africa, get on his ass. Duh, get on him. Af, don't worry about him talking to you. Why the fuck every time we spar, Shakur gotta hype you up, man?
Yo, another question. Yo, why you said I was scared to spar you? If I'm sparring,
he ain't deny that shit though.
No.
Not one thing he denied though. Pete.
He didn't deny.
But he been fucking me up in sparring though.
Deny what?
He didn't deny.
Beating me up.
And the gym Shakur.
No. He said Shakur had to. He said no. This is why clear. He said Shakur had to hype me up to spar him. When I was sparring Shakur endless, and Shakur's better than him. So why the fuck would I have to? Shakur would have to hype me up to spar a guy he's better than. I'm sparring Shakur endless rounds. That makes sense. So I was scared to spar you. You was like hurting me or something?
I never said you was scared.
But you said Shakur had to hype me up. You said Shakur had to be like, yo, get in the ring with Key.
Bro, I'm gonna say it again.
That's what you said.
I'm saying right now is facts.
But I'm saying
facts.
Why did Shakur have the interest?
You gotta go ask Shakur.
But what was you doing to me? That made me so hesitant.
What the fuck was I doing to you?
Eddie, come on.
Set this up. We gotta set this up. March.
At the end of the day, we gonna fight next year, right?
March? Is it March?
He's the
March?
champ. Because he's the champ.
Yes.
So I'm gonna come after and get his motherfucking belt.
Okay.
Next year, y'all want me to come back?
Yes, we want you to come back. March.
I'm gonna take your belt because you know you're not better than me.
In March.
And you can't take a punch. I promise you can't take a punch.
And I know somebody you really scared of.
Who?
In March.
Really scared of.
Who?
It don't matter. Hey, next year, 2026, I'll fuck your boy up.
Africa.
And we fight in Norfolk.
You said March. Africa. March. Can we do it March?
We fight in Norfolk.
Africa. He can't take a punch?
I'm gonna smoke him. I'm gonna smoke him.
But can we do it in March? Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Can we do it in March? Can we do it in March? Is it March?
Limo's hurt him. Limo's hurt this nigga.
He's hurt him.
That nigga literally did. He got hit with an overhand move.
Yeah, I've never been down to spar.
He never hurt you? He never hurt you?
No shit.
Hold on. Hey,
Nigga touch you with them 8 ounces. I promise you that smile gonna wipe over your face.
Africa, he never hurt you?
Who hurt me?
He never hurt you?
I've never been hurt. I've never been hurt in my life.
You've never been hurt in your life in sparring, ever?
None. I've never been dropped.
Never.
I've never been dropped ever in my life. I've never been dropped.
Facts.
So he said the same.
Facts.
Ask Keyshawn.
Keyshawn, have you been dropped? Have you been dropped by him?
Have you been dropped?
Yeah, I've been dropped, man. I've been dropped. I done got back up. Now I'm here again.
Okay.
We got to fight in Norfolk.
Okay, but
against your bum ass.
Okay, so we agree to March. Is it March happening in March 2026? June?
I promise you my life ain't fucking me up, nigga. Let's do it, nigga. Let's do it, nigga.
Come on, Eddie. Let's go. Let's get it. Cold turkey right now. Cold turkey right now. Get him on the line.
You got that shit back.
No, it's good. You guys sold it. You guys sold it.
My life, I'm better than everybody for shit. Yeah.
He probably is.
Yeah. I promise you my life you can't. I swear to my life. You can't fuck me up. You shot a nigga in the boxing ring.
This fight gonna be big. It's gonna be real big.
Hey, Eddie, you smiling like you see dollar signs, Eddie.
It's two great fighters. That's the thing with this fight. He's going to be one of the best young fighters in the sport.
Let's do it.
Come on, let's go.
New York, baby. New York.
That's it.
You're not tough, nigga.
Bro, get my
Hey, guys.
It's on. No.
How you getting dropped? You coming over here and that nigga I never got dropped.
Oh, that was good shit. Everybody got that. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. All I want is it.
Africa. June? Can we do it June, you think? What time? In June, right?
Whenever. And I told me to go to Norfolk.
That's right. That's good. We got it, man.
Man, oh man.
that fight ain't happening in no damn Norfolk.
Hell no. Key did an interview same day saying he's not going to be at 40 long. Man, I like these two though, man. I just think a lot of times when you see their face-to-face interactions and you don't get no fight, you know, we kind of tend to think these guys just talking. This is how I look at shit like this, right? They fighters. They gonna do exactly what fighters do: face off, talk shit, bring up sparring, one up each other. But my criticism is more so when it's time to fight. Period. Not even just each other, just in the ring. Every time I see Keyshawn, he's stepping on some shit. You know, Hitchins, people finally giving him his credit, his respect, right? I just think we don't consider the fact that just because you could argue with somebody don't mean they ain't control all the cards or all the pieces on the board, right? They don't just make their fights just because they walked up and started arguing. So I look at them as two of the real ones in boxing, but you'll never know, man. Maybe they crossed each other's path. They sparred before. I seen a little bit of the sparring with them between them two. So I don't know. It's a good fight if it could ever happen. Any of these dudes, man, for real. I want to see it. You know what I mean? I want to see Keyshawn back in the mix. But
and if we get those fights, man, we just got to be appreciative of them. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to,
man, build them up. That's what I'm saying. Like, give these dudes a reason to want to like challenge themselves. Not saying that they don't want to do it, but you know what I'm saying. It's different when you know people supporting you win, lose, or draw, as opposed to, man, they about to go on this long ass, you know, tirade of just tearing you down across the internet. You get what I'm saying? Like, these dudes would be more willing to jump in there. So I like both. Keyshawn, I know he's trying to get back in the mix after his situation. So we'll see, man. I don't know who his opponent is, but that was a name that they was throwing out there for January 30th.
I don't think that he has that type of layoff and then comes back against Africa.
No.
That's just not gonna happen.
No.
And I think you could see that in Eddie Hearn's temperament that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, Africa did the same bullshit with Devin and fought Cambosis. Yeah. That's why I was saying he been getting a lot of these little back and forths and stuff.
But I also look at it different, like with Africa, man, because he's not a hot button topic in the media, or you know what I'm saying. He doesn't have a lot of popularity when it comes to you start naming all those guys from that lightweight division. Some guys at 140, his name don't come up quickly as far as in popularity. So I can understand why he has a little interactions to boost the interest of his fights, but I know he ain't there as far as and I'm not a popular type dude. I don't give a damn if they know you or not, but I know what he's after. He got to have a little bit of push behind his name.
Yeah. Man, yo. He versus Frank, that's a good fight too. Frank the Ghost Martin. Because he said something about Hitchins and Keyshawn. He said something about it beat both of them up or whatever he said.
Well, with Frank, man, it's good to revisit that because I mean they had a moment similar to this. You know what I'm saying? And you know that's been on on ice or on hold for however long that's been. But you know if they can make that happen, to me, just me, I think that fight could gain just as much interest as Hitchins. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think Hitchins has the popularity to push him over the top. Like he was saying, you know, I sold out with this guy, I sold out with that guy, but I don't think Hitchins has that kind of eyes on him. Because I mean, he's a boxer. He's not a puncher at all. So you know what I'm saying? You know, I just don't see the public or the casual looking for his next fight. Now, me as a hardcore boxing fan, I want to see him fight all the time, but I can see if people kind of overlook it.
Yeah. I know a lot of times we see guys win titles, we think that the very next step is just a unification. But like I said, the more I call this shit and talk about it, I realize that that's not the case, man.
Nah.
It's not like that don't even be the option. And I'm really starting to realize how much shit got to go right when we do see these 3-belt unifications, these undisputed fights. And it's a lot of shit that just got to go right, man. Like, I be understanding. I understood fighting Cambosis, right? I understood beating up Lynn Paro and then fighting a guy like Cambosis. You got to think of some of the names that he been in there with, right? Got a little bit of a fan base. You go add him to your resume. right? You get another win, you know what I mean? You make some more money, you know, grow your profile just a bit, and you move on to the next best option. We be thinking unifications for these guys, but I think they be having other plans for sure, for sure. It'd be a lot of politics, man. Key and Frank would be smooth.
I mean, looking at Frank's last fight, man, that makes that fight really interesting. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I would love to see it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't think he does the same thing to Keyshawn, but, you know, it'd be dope if he could try. You know what I'm saying?
Dudes is weird, bro. Man, that'd be a good one. But it's just cool to see the interactions. Like I feel like it's entertainment, man. You need to know how these dudes feel about each other. Everything ain't gonna just be a fight. Like sometimes people make it seem like the only time they should talk to each other is when they're fighting each other. Nah, man, they fighters. They gonna talk some shit. It's gonna be entertaining. But like I said, the good thing about it is every time you got either of them in the ring, they showed you they worth, you know? And times than not, being that they're both good and they would be a risk for each other, you're less likely to see that fight. Right now, they know they both good, and they know I'm pretty sure either guy's team feel like they can beat the other guy, but
Absolutely. He's supposed to feel like
level
that.
of confidence, you just don't know. In terms of like, yeah, let's make this next. Hell no. Hell no.
I mean, a lot of people be wanting it to be, but it ain't just on the fighter. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, a fighter could sit there and say, this is the fight I want next, but the promoter, the management, they'll work against it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it happens every day. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's why you can only take so much of what a fighter says. You know what I'm saying? He only got so much control if he just ain't the biggest dude out there.
Right. Keep the fight to make. They want to see it. I love to see Frank and Key. Because I know everybody big on Frank Martin knockout. They talking about him.
It's a solid comeback fight.
Hell yeah, and it's a great statement to come back. You know what I mean? He knocked dude out, flatlined him. So yeah, good win for Frank. But that's what Earl Spence mentioned. He said you're gonna see about Hitchins next. That's what he said. I forgot he did say that. He did say that. Earl did say it.
I think either of them versus Frank is more probable than them versus each other.
Yeah, me too. 100%. 100%. We'll see though, man. Frank got back in the mix now, so his promoter back talking. They steady asking. They gonna keep asking Earl when he gonna come back. Earl like, man,
I come back when I want to come back.
Yeah, I mean, he good, bro. Stop asking him. I wouldn't even ask the question no more. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't even ask it no more.
It ain't worth asking. He not giving.
Yeah, ain't no sense to just keep asking the same dumb question, trying to force it. You know what I'm saying? They clearly ain't putting them dudes in there with each other right now. And Keyshawn been running into everybody, huh? He ran into this dude that be doing the 360s on people in the ring and shit.
You know what's crazy? I started on the big brother when he came to New York last time. Calvin asked about me, and Bomac was there.
When was it? This was for a fight?
Yeah, I think he was supporting one of y'all. I think it was you though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, this was last year in February.
Yeah, he came down.
It's not fought for the world title out here.
He came down with his arm boat. He like,
I don't remember you though. I swear I don't.
How?
You don't look familiar at all.
Nah? Actually, he spawned me. He told me I'm him.
Showtime. You him.
No time. You know what I'm saying? Look, and Keyshawn look a little small right now.
Oh, fuck you up.
Hell no. Look, too small for me. And I'm look. No, you pro?
That's bad, dude.
I'm calling him out my next fight. I got me your opponent. We just set this shit up right now.
Look, little facial.
You smart, my big brother. I'm gonna ask about you.
Ask about me too. Okay. He ain't got nothing for me though. Look, you know how it is. Look,
he's on his way.
He's southpaw.
Yeah.
He do some shit. Bomac like, yo, get that shit back.
You from New York though? You from New York?
From the Bronx.
See, all these they do this a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going for that.
You know, like,
a game.
He's too small.
Look at him. Facts. You know what I do.
Yo, congrats, bro. You know, get back in the ring.
I ain't from New York. I ain't from New York, but you know what I do.
Get back in the ring so we can get it on. Me and you.
What's your record?
Can't tell you a lie.
How the fuck you can't tell me all that?
Just know, undefeated.
You probably like 0-0.
Nah, undefeated. I don't do that.
Cuz laughing at you. He know you lying.
He got a couple fights. He ain't got enough fights.
I stop him.
Dude, matter of fact, dude got 1 or 2 fights, I think, as a pro.
You said he got 1 or 2 fights?
I think so. I got to double check, yo.
Why you just tell him, bro? That's wild.
Yeah, because he know, like, with that, y'all ain't going to fight. You bluffing, bro. You ain't even at the point where they think about putting you in.
Okay, so without saying it, you bluffing.
Yeah. Hell yeah, full of it. So we're going to do it next? Then I'd be having fans thinking they really in control to just do it.
That dude, I don't know that dude's name, but he gonna be on his social media talking about, yeah, y'all tell everybody you want me to see me fight Keyshawn. I guarantee it.
Dante, what it do, my guy? Yeah, Keyshawn been having a little bit of everything. Running to Hitchins, ran into T.O. Senior. T.O. Senior looked uncomfortable, bro. It was like he wanted to keep his distance, bro. Keyshawn said, I can show you it ain't happened in my phone. That's crazy. Having a video on the phone is wild while he tried to downplay it. That shit funny, man. That is funny, bro. He say he 2-0, boy. Look, yeah, 2-0. I knew I wasn't tripping. Yeah, let me play it again, man. He looking.
You know what? I spar on the big brother. When he came to New York last time, Kelvin asked about me, and Bomac was there.
When was it? This was for a fight?
Yeah, I think he was supporting one of y'all. I think it was you though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, this was last year in February.
Yeah, he came down.
This is my fought for the world title out here.
He came down with his small boat. He like.
I don't remember you though. I swear I don't.
How?
You don't look familiar at all.
Nah. Actually, spawn me. He told him him.
Showtime. You him.
No time. You know what I'm saying? Look, ain't Keyshawn look a little small right now.
Oh, fuck you up.
Hell no. No, look. Too small for me. And I'm, look. You know.
You pro?
Yeah.
What's your record?
I'm calling him out my next fight. I got me your opponent. We just set this shit up right now.
Look. Little facial.
You smart, my big brother. I'm gonna ask about you.
Asking about me too. Okay. You ain't got nothing for me though. He threw. Look, you know how it is. Look,
he's on his way.
He's southpaw.
Yeah.
He threw some shit. Bomac like, yo, get that shit back.
You from New York though? You from New York?
From the Bronx.
See, all these they do this a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going for that.
You know, like
a game.
He's too small.
Look at him. Facts. You know that.
Yo, congrats, bro. You know, get back in the ring.
I ain't from New York. I ain't from New York, but you know what I do.
Get back in the ring so we can get it on. Me and you.
What's your record?
Can't tell you a lie.
How the fuck you can't tell me all that?
Just know, undefeated.
You probably like 0-0.
Nah, undefeated. I don't do that.
Cuz laughing at you. He know you lying.
I stop him.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Fam closer to 0-0 than undefeated at 2-0, bro. I'm sorry. Just gonna be real. I'm just gonna be honest with you, man.
You said what?
I said, bro, closer to 0-0 than undefeated, bro. I'm sorry. 2-0 don't give you that, bro.
Yeah. I knew. Shout out to Hannibal. I knew he was early in his career, man. Tito McConnell's gonna sneak up on these dudes.
Never in my life, if somebody said they don't remember me, I went, how? That ain't never happened, bro. I'll never say that.
Yeah.
I don't remember you. How?
Yeah. I hate you that ever happened though. Somebody run up on you and they remember you, but you don't remember them. You got to play it off.
Man. The answer is not how.
Yeah, I'll never say that. I just act like, yeah.
Oh, you don't remember? Oh,
right.
I'm not following up with how.
Yo, after today, bro, don't add me to no more groups. I don't want to hear what your boxing takes is, bro. Bro, my screenshots you like what's some of the back and forth that I be trying to have like level-headed conversations, and because people have to be right, like they'll contradict themselves. Like when I was talking about the dude with Mason the other day, and dude was like, he don't need more patience. I was just like,
oh yeah.
He was like, I didn't say he ain't need patience. I say he ain't need more patience. I'm like, bro, what the hell we talking about? Do we or do we not? His dad would agree that he do. Core gave him advice to let him know he need patience. You the only one saying he don't.
His corner was basically saying that too.
Facts. Dude argued with me. Not so much an argument. It was a conversation, but he was telling me, if Dula got more tools than Shakur. I'm like, yo, what are you talking? Just tell me what it is that he do that's more having more tools. Tell me what it is.
Only thing I can give you off the top of my head is that he willing to take risk when he shouldn't.
And that to me, that came up. I said that will work to his own detriment at the highest level. He said Core being defensive minded could work to his detriment against Abdullah. I said, yeah. You telling the guy the shit that he does that makes him one of the more talked about fighters, that's gonna be the reason that he's in trouble against Abdullah, as opposed to Abdullah taking unnecessary risks. Which one is gonna bite you in the ass first? The guy that's being is defensively sound, sharp, and smart, or the guy that's unnecessarily making fights tougher and fighting the other guy's fight?
I don't even. That ain't even work.
You know, it's a good time to compare or talk about them, because you know what a slight difference is besides the obvious age. They both fought the other guy's fight. They last fight, right? They both.
Yes.
Look at the difference.
But one did it at a controlled level.
Yeah.
The other one was just like tick for tack.
Yeah, he don't slow the pace of a fight down yet. And you just want to get in there and go. And I'm like, that shit against the right opponent will get you caught. It already happened in the same round with dude. I'm like, imagine, you know, a Shakur getting dropped by Vasquez. Imagine what they're gonna say. Then he started saying he couldn't. The 21-year-old Shakur couldn't beat Sam Noakes. I was
man. Yeah.
When y'all don't like somebody, your assessment lets me know. The way you think, I can tell when you don't really like. I'm like,
whenever Abdullah does put that together with the patience and knowing when to box and knowing when to throw hands, whenever he put it all together, he gonna be a real killing problem in whatever division he in. But it's clear that he right now is kind of like Russell Westbrook. He all gas, no brakes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he just going. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. It is fan friendly. You know, but I think against a more refined or higher IQ fighter, it'll work against you. You know what I'm saying? Right now.
And that, it's crazy. You said exactly what I said to him last night. That's all I was saying. I was like, damn, I hear you, but I was like, man, what you asked me who's more likely to run into some shit because of the way they fight. You telling me it's the other guy that's responsible defensively as opposed to the guy that's eager and offensively. I'm like, man, I don't know what it is about these new crop of boxing fans. When you got power and you got some offense, they act like that's the end all be all. They start giving you knockouts over fighters that you ain't even prove that you can compete on the level of. They start just saying anything. Power is not the end all be all, especially when you fighting somebody that is mentally locked in and is sharp as hell.
I mean, there was a point where T.O. possessed a lot of power at 35. Yeah. And I mean, it's the same T.O., but at 40, it ain't hitting the same way, you know. To this point, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we're on Monday and, you know, against that guy, but then, you know, you fight a higher level of competition and it may not hit the same way, man. You know, power don't mean everything, man. I think power means something when you put it all together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then there's a whole statistic of how we look at fighters saying people carry power late. You know why? Because some guys who got power later on in the fight, they ain't hitting the same way.
And I was telling them, both guys have a style, right? So far, like the way one guy fights, he haven't ran into somebody that hasn't worked against. And pretty much the same for the other guy. But that go get him attitude, you ran into somebody that you couldn't knock out. And you see how much extra punishment you was taking when you couldn't get that guy out.
I'll say it real simply, bro. And I really love Abdullah Mason's game. I do.
Absolutely.
But at this point, Sam Noakes is the best person he's fought.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just say it just like that, you start throwing in them other names, it gets sketchy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, as soon as you go.
Like, bro,
as soon as you start throwing the upper echelon of boxing in there, you ain't gonna be automatic. You know what I'm saying? You know, it'd be more 50-50 or fights than, you know, because I had him picked to beat Sam Noakes. I thought no matter what kind of game he came in there with, he was gonna beat him. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought. And then ironically, it played out that way. He didn't come in there and fight this special, unique style or reserve or show us this layer that he has. That's not what we saw. We saw him all gas, no brakes against a guy that could have hurt him. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just want to see him eventually put all of those things together. And at that point, I'm going to be sold completely. But right now, I know there's more to be seen with him.
And that's all I'll be saying. But and that's why I like what Shakur said about him. Like, yo, yeah, baby. He's like, yo, y'all rushing it. And I get Abdullah Mason don't feel that way. And I understand you're not supposed to feel that way. But it's some shit they already treated. He like, yo, y'all judging him off of how good he's going to be versus how good he actually is now. Yeah, I'm telling you, say what you want. That's a smart dude, bro. He got a real handle on this shit. And I'm telling you, that's how they talk. They talk like, nah, this is Abdullah Mason, the finished product already. If that's what you're telling me, then yeah, the conversation we having is much different. But I'm talking about as of now with them hoes. And when somebody say a fighter is green, they be like, man, you just saying that because you scared to fight him. Nah, he is green. And then if he loses to somebody on that level, that's one of the first things that's going to come out their mouth is he was green. Think they're going to care that he won a title against Sam Noakes? They're going to be like, nah, he was green. He wasn't ready. They're going to say that. I know it. They say that type of shit all the time with these new guys, these younger guys. Get them opportunities too soon. But, man, this was Andre Durrell. I think this was the one where he was talking to Abdullah Mason. Maybe sometimes people accept it more when you hear it from another fighter or something.
Abdullah.
Ain't had to back out eating that food like that.
I got a question for you, man. If you had the opportunity to fight every fight like you fought Sam Noakes, would you?
Listen to him.
I know the answer to that question. Hell no.
Exactly.
You got the ring, man, with blemishes on that pretty face, man. Pause. I'm telling you, you can't let that happen. What did I let happen, man? I did my thing. Yeah, you did. You proved to yourself two things. One, you can last 12 rounds. And two, you can throw down when it comes to that 12 rounds. But here's probably what you're not paying attention to, but I'm sure you are. And that is if you know how to box. Box. Do not allow yourself to fight their fight. You fought Sam Noakes' fight. Regardless of you winning the exchanges,
Wow. But when just do out, yo, behind the hands, bro, I can't stress to you how I was saying this exact thing to somebody.
I mean, exactly.
I was saying the same exact shit, bro. You not gonna, every fight can't be like that. And I get it was one fight, but you can tell when the person giving the assessment likes the fighter because they'll find a way to make his mistakes be a good thing. Oh, nah, he's brave. Nah, he's just willing to fight. Nah, he just like to mix it up. Nah, he like to go get his guy. Nah, he ain't with all that safety first shit. That's why he was getting punched on. And then when you see him in a fight where he's getting dropped by guys lesser than him, then you wonder why. That's why, because y'all don't know how to young it from himself. Get yourself beat the hell up in there running. Like what I say is don't rush and eat your food. You mess around and choke. You get what I'm saying? You don't got to play with your food, but you ain't got to rush and eat it in two bites either. You get what I'm saying? That's what he be doing.
It's not like his corner was encouraging him to do it.
Nah, they wasn't though.
They was trying to slow him down.
He wasn't even listening. Wasn't listening. But when a certain somebody had a little argument in the corner, that's all they wanted to talk about online. This dude completely disregarded all the instruction and continued to fight how he wanted. Tell me again why he beats the level guys.
His dad, his brother, they all was urging him to, box.
Maybe he fought an Abdullah Mason type of fight. You know why I ain't gonna give him that, Ant? Because Abdullah Mason himself said he fought his fight. He said he fought Sam Noakes.
He already admitted that.
Yeah, but I get you. I think both is true to a degree, but overall, I feel like with that talent he got, he could have made the fight easier. And low key, this might just be me, might be in the minority. I felt like he could have got a stoppage utilizing his tools a different way. I really do.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna get in your ass. It's kind of like how Boots do you sometimes. You give them to just get in there and beat you. It's like you, but not with the. I ain't gonna. Yeah, they got that same kind of go get you mentality, but that shit don't always get you the knockout. You get what I'm saying? As far as like you setting it up, placing your shots, slowing the pace of the fight down. You get what I'm saying? Forcing them to make mistakes, hitting them with a shot he don't see. It's a lot of different things you can use to your advantage. It don't have to be 0 to 100 real quick. Like that's how it go to me. He's just 0 to right to fighting, and I get it. You know what I mean? You young and you scrappy, but
what round was it when he got dropped twice?
Ooh, was it early?
It was early.
The first,
second, maybe, possibly second round.
Yeah. Dropped the first.
That's
the first.
But that's the proof in the pudding of what we saying, bro. That shouldn't happen when you that caliber of a fighter. It shouldn't happen. All you gotta do is slow down.
The only reason it's happening because of his decision making, and that's my only critique. Like it's not a bad thing, but I'm like he's still fighting with the young boy. I'm gonna go get you, but I'm like wait till he slow it down and be like, damn, I can still get you a different way. Watch how much more dangerous he be. But real quick, I'm gonna play this. It's short though. He was just giving his little some game that dude.
Walking away with the world title, you still fought his fight. Put yourself in more danger than you had to. So off top, we already know we got things to work on. And that's your fall black. And that's your fallback. I proved to myself I'm able to go 12. Okay. Now it's to get on Floyd Mayweather status now, bro, because you can do that. I'm seeing a straight skill set like none other, bro. I'm telling you, you got the potential to be one of the best boxers out there, bro. Right next to Money May. Sharpen your skills, your talent. And it's not going to happen if you're always willing to go to war. And I'm saying that because of this, man. I grew up around Ohio players, bro, all my life. Toledo, Cincinnati was my second home. Cleveland, all of them. I know all the boxers out there. Every last one of them, you know, I know. We know each other. And this is what y'all like to do, man. Especially the Cincinnati cats. Shout out to my boy Lil Nuke, man. Ron Siler, Ricardo Williams, all y'all, Brandon Bush, the whole nine, they all out here. All of them cats can box, but they can fight too. But that don't mean they gonna always choose to fight, so you can't. You got a skill set, champ. You got a golden opportunity. Youngest champion in the game right now. It's all about longevity, though. If you need to, again, talk to Money May, talk to Dre. I'm telling you, listen to me. Display your skill set. Don't switch up. Don't ever force yourself to fight somebody else's fight. Always make them fight yours. Start to get in touch with the greats, man. They'll tell you all about it. Because I want to see you shine, bro. I want to see where you at. Not tomorrow. Not in a few months or a few years. 10 years from now when you're only 31. Hey, man, get on your game, bro. Do what you need to do. Box, box, box. And I'm out this motherfucker.
Right. I like what he said there, man. Yeah, he told him he could be an all-time great. They don't want to acknowledge that because they just want to make it. They want to push that narrative that he's trying to like be brothers with him so they don't fight. I've seen it all. I've seen it all this week, bro. They just it's like a full-time job. Got to get annoying. Like it don't get annoying. Just keep creating narratives every day on fighters. That shit has got to be corny. That's a bad way to talk to build on the sport, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You can't even have no criticism for the younger man. That's free game right there from a real one, man. He gave him some good game right there.
Well, guy that's been there before.
Get what I'm saying?
To be
he's just a hater. He ain't win nothing.
Nah, but he touted up and coming fighter, man. So you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to go down his accolades, but he was highly talked about coming up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. He's been there. Being the young dog coming in and people have high aspirations for him. All he doing is telling him what was probably told to him.
And that's probably true, Kyle. He probably was trying to, appease Turkey and about the Tom and Jerry shit. But shit at that age, bro, you ain't listening to your dad. Dang. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'll say this too. That Sam Noakes fight, the Sam Noakes fight was a particular kind of fight. You can't have too many of those before you start deteriorating. You get what I'm saying? You can't keep putting those in the bank over and over and over, because then by the third one, you're not the same guy. It's okay not to do that all the time.
But you know what? Because people like it, and it's like a preference of theirs, they don't see the cons to it. They only see the pros. Nah, you get in there and do. Bro had cuts and shit on his face, beat up. Like that shit didn't even have to happen. He could have beat that dude, and I think he could have damn near stopped him without forcing the issue. He still hasn't, you know, he's 21, still a baby. But when somebody else said they just trying to little boy him, little bro him, they just start pushing that. All right, go in there and get caught and put down by the wrong person because you overly aggressive. Instead of using the God-given talent. This guy can see if you ain't had the talent in the skill.
Come on, it's not like that ain't happened already. It happened.
Right. Already. And we seen it. And then you go in another fight. You're supposed to learn from that shit. Okay. Being aggressive, overly aggressive, and not being defensively responsible and aware got me dropped. Let me make sure I don't go in there and do that. Nope. No, sir. All right. Let me go out here. I mean, y'all fans keep y'all gonna run y'all favorite fighter into a short career. That's how you shorten your career right there too. So you never know, man. It's only one fight, and I get it. He's still tall. Every fight ain't gonna be like that. I know. But
every fight don't need to be like that.
Win without taking punishment. I just appreciate people that know how to do that can do it, because I know it ain't easy, and I know if it was, everybody be doing it. Gotta find a way to win for punishment. And that's when you start being on another level, when you could win without the punishment, bro. Chill fight without taking all types of punishment. He'll grow up eventually, though, man.
That's why I posed the question. It's like, maybe he was just fighting an Abdullah Mason type of fight, because it's very difficult to find any fights that he's had where he's not just on, 110 miles per hour out the gate.
What you saying, Ant, is maybe that's just him.
Yeah. I mean, I think it is, but again, the only reason I felt comfortable saying it because I thought it initially, and then I heard him double down on it. I was like, once he said it, I was like, yeah, okay. I feel comfortable saying that you kind of fought his fight, and you took some shots in there and fighting his fight. Like I don't think he had to muck anything up. I don't think he had to make it physical. I think that's Sam Noakes. He the one running around here eating and drinking muscle milks and bench pressing 300 plus, right? I don't think you had to be that physical with him. I think you just could have boxed him because skillfully, I just think you that much better than him. I think it's some areas where he really was limited at, and he could have took full advantage. And not saying that he didn't, but again, he fought in a way that was pleasing to the fans. I get it, but man, them same fans, let somebody knock you out, they're gonna be the ones. See, man, he's defense. They're gonna be talking crazy. Them same ones. CJ Rich, what it do on me? So yeah, man. It's my hold on, let me see. So put it in here. So we'll see, man, as he continue to grow. But it was fun. It was a fun fight, though. Good fight from him. But yeah, you hearing a boxer that been through some shit telling him, hey, man. You get what I'm saying? Like, you did your thing, but something. And he just a hater. Don't tell him nothing good. Nah, let him think that going in there 100 miles an hour when you don't have to, you get what I'm saying, is the right way to play all the time. Nah, you don't have to do that. And I had the same criticism for Boots. Same criticism for him. Sometimes you get in there, you just go right to it. You could take your time, slow the fight down, and start beating people ass, man. And it's probably still get the same result. That's why I say, man, that reason right there is why I would still pick Crawford to win the fight. You don't slow the fight down. He know how to do it, and you're not about to just get in there and just I'm gonna just do what I want to you. That shit ain't happening. Blunt, what it do?
You always got to take these guys, their temperament and their minds and how they process things into account too. Because, like, once again, it's just because they got the physical tools, it doesn't mean that they're thinking about using them in a certain way. That's just more advantageous to them. You could be just like, yo, I got the speed, I got the power, I got the length. I'm just trying to go out there and just beat you the hell up. But before you can go out there and do the things that you're talking about, like slowing it down, you got to have that frame of mind.
Yeah,
that's when them habits kick in. That's what that is.
Bro.
Yep. And where you go so far away from everything y'all worked on. You can't tell me for the 3-4 months they worked in the gym, that was the game plan. I could tell by listening to his dad. That wasn't the plan.
That's a fact, Z. What Earl Spence say when they asked him about fighting 68 pounders? Said, nah, for what? Yo, I love this answer. He said, "For what? Like, why am I doing that?" He had that look like, "Why in the hell am I gonna fight 68 pounders like super middleweights? Why am I doing that?" And he was like, "I mean, well, Crawford's up there." He was like, "Oh, for sure, we could do that, but not fighting no big guys, man. Not fight." He was like, "Save your brains." He had pointed to his head like, "Yo, save your brains, y'all." So, yeah, man, dudes ain't trying to just get their asses beat just because, man. I don't try to tell you. So I heard old boy was having some tough time in sparring with some of them big guys, man. Wasn't looking too good. And he already expressed the thought of not wanting to fight bigger guys and spar with bigger dudes. That shit is wear and tear that I don't think we can see. Like, we can't measure that shit in the ring. We just, you'll see that shit show up in a fight one day.
Yeah. That's true.
No, that's interesting. Just do a salute to the panel. Let me tap in real quick. Chilling. You know, I'm going through it right now. I can't front, but yeah, this is a lot of you know, it's a good distraction, champ.
Yeah, we with you.
I'm gonna say it like this. Like, see, we want to encourage fighters. Like, oh man, I was 168. I spar heavyweights all the time. Right? Cool. You're thugging it out, but you can't. Like you said, you can quantify the damage that might have done. So it can be like a double-edged sword is what I want to say. You know, either you would improve by that, or you might take too much damage. So I feel what you're saying, champ.
Hey, bro, salute to you too. What you saying, see, Rich, though, I spar bigger guys is not the same as I fight bigger guys all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I just hopped on the panel. I didn't get the context.
No. I'm agreeing with you, bro. I'm agreeing with you. Like, you know, you hear that a lot from what you just said. You hear that a lot from guys. You know, I spar bigger guys all the time, but you know, you got headgear, potentially 16-ounce gloves. Yeah, I get it. It's tough, cool, but to take that off and then put on them little 10-ounce gloves and then go fight big guys all the time is completely different. And I don't think people understand that. So I concur with your point.
And the intention may be different too, you know, because you got technical sparring that you can do. Like, all right, I'm only out here working on defense,
right? Controlled sparring,
physicality, controls, and like trench work, that type of stuff.
Yeah, for certain purposes. I get that too.
8 ounces or the 10 ounces, and it's a serious thing. That guy is going in there to really punch your shit in. He ain't going in there to help.
You know what I heard though, and I'm saying this. I heard it from a pro fighter. I ain't been in the ring. I've been in the pro wrestling ring. I never been in a professional boxing ring. So I'm gonna say it like this, secondhand. He said that the heavier gloves would do more damage because he looks at it like mass. You know what I mean? More mass behind it. I disagree as an engineer, but I don't know. Y'all tell me.
I honestly,
you think bigger gloves more damage or smaller gloves? Because you have that much more acceleration on it.
Smaller because the velocity changes of the punch. Everything changes, and then it's less padding. Simple as that.
There you go. I'm with you.
I mean, we just watched bare knuckles this past weekend with my homie Trout. I mean, you're not supposed to tell me that that's gonna hurt less than a 16-ounce glove. I don't believe that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make that point. That's great. That's a great way to fucking Okay, I got you, man.
You talking about bone on bone? I mean, nah.
Right.
Yeah, them guys be getting
trying to go viral. Dudes be looking for their next opportunity, or you know, just a way to keep their name in people's minds, right? I think forget about the entertainment aspect of it too. They only fight on weekends. Think about it. The only time we seen fighters go back and forth was when they fought. How much dead space would you have? How much less stuff would you have to talk about? That's why I say people, they've gotten too comfortable in just complaining about the regular shit that we should embrace in this sport. We should embrace some good banter, some good back and forth, especially if it's two people that every time they're in the ring, they show their worth. You gotta respect fighters like that. You just gotta understand, just because we argue don't mean we gotta fight next, or we had a little back and forth. But that stuff is good interaction, man. You want to see how people respond with a real one in front of them. Keep kind of
speaking of which,
talk.
Yeah, I'm sure you spoke on the press conference. Not to cut you off, it's your shit.
Nah, you
But
really
yeah, I'm sure you spoke on the press conference.
Mm-hmm.
Did you speak on Hitchins and Keyshawn specifically?
We just watched the whole video, bro.
What was your take?
Oh nah, look, I like it. I know they ain't fighting. That's the only unfortunate part. I know as soon as I see it, you know, Key been out of commission. Definitely ain't coming right back to do that. But I like it for a down the line fight. I like Hitchins' name being in the mix, man. Like more recently, Earl Spence threw his name in the mix with Frank Martin. So that's something he said. So I like these matchups for him. I just know Keyshawn, you know, he gonna have to get himself back in the mix first. But shit,
Yeah.
fight sound like
Well, let me put this in the air. Let me throw this out there. Turkey tapped in. You know what I mean? Talking about he got 1 or 2 big fights for the winner, depending on how shit plays out. And dudes was throwing names out there, maybe Cruz, and that's cool. But I'm saying who was tapped in at the event? It could be either one of those dudes, right? Like they get another fight in the meantime, and then that could potentially face the winner. So I'm with that. I hope that's the case.
Yeah. I wonder what names do we got.
You see that?
People.
I mean, it tapped in with Turkey, right? They got to be, or they wouldn't be at the event. It wasn't open to the public.
Could be. Could be. Or it could just be a name that we might want to see one of these dudes in there with. So that's what I got from it, right? Maybe it's a fight that we gonna want to see. Cause he like, hey man, like y'all, is this a fight? Is this a press conference? Like basically with the energy. I think he criticized the energy early, and he was like, hey man, like look, the winner of this fight got a big fight after this. Like, so y'all need to act like y'all don't even look excited to be here with that dead ass energy. And they're acting like
okay, well, I don't mean, yeah, it was kind of dead. I went back and watched it, but I mean,
you know what I'm saying? He being
you know, my boy, you know,
Bro,
Tyson, my favorite fighter of all time. So just name them names. I say that to say this, like, who do you think potentially is at 140? Like, who would you like to see specifically?
With who? Just at 40 period?
With the winner of this one, the winner of Shakur Teo versus.
I don't know if we get a Shakur consistently at 140 at this point yet. That's
you
my
said you're gonna move up. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I've also heard him say he would go back. You know, I mean, I mean, it's sketchy when somebody moves up to prove a point. Because, I mean, do you expect to see Bud Crawford at 168? No. You know, sometimes you see a guy move up, he go handle his business, and he gone about his way. You know, but with Keyshawn being there, you know, win or loss, I could see T.O. fighting Keyshawn if he's still at 140, or you know, just simply because it's a thread of the fight that he's got. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, whoever wins this fight, I would love to see them unify. But you know what I'm saying? It's just it may be asking for too much.
Right.
Because I just don't see T.O.'s had more than ample opportunity to give us that said big fight within the division without Shakur there. And he hasn't given it. So, you know, if he wins, I don't know what he's going to do because he hadn't given us, you know, the Subarels, the Gary Antoines, the Richardson Hitchins.
You ain't got to worry about it. He ain't going to win.
No, I'm with you. But what I'm saying is, I'm just speaking non-biasedly, and I'm just saying, without Shakur there, he's had opportunity to give us those fights, and we hadn't gotten them. So even after this fight, I still don't think he's gonna give people those fights.
Yeah,
word.
I think he's moving cautiously for a reason.
So is this his cash out? Yeah, right. You look at it like that?
No, I don't. I look at it. I just said a little earlier before you stepped in that I just think this is the opportunity he has in comparison to probably going on the shelf for Top Rank because of so many fights he just turned down.
Right.
I mean, Bob snitched on him to the world and said he turned down a pay-per-view Super Earls fight, and he named a bunch of other names that he turned down, and they don't know what to do with him. And Tiafima owes me money or whatever. However, Bob be talking, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I just don't see him being able to go back home after this fight. I mean, Remember when he stepped out the yard to go fight Kambosos and how that turned out by stepping out of the yard of, and what I mean the yard is the in-house top rank fights. So here he
I
is
feel what you're saying.
stepping outside the yard again. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happens to T.O. if he doesn't show up in this fight. I'm not saying just win. I'm saying show up. He can't go out there and get schooled for 12 rounds. If he does, I don't see Bob letting him back in the yard.
Interesting.
And you know what's interesting? It's funny you brought that up. Like he's been a non-factor in all of this. Very silent. No, he ain't have no objections. It seemed like to nothing. He ain't even been a factor.
Turkey putting the bread up.
But well, Bob's kind of like do what you want with him. That's his vibe right now.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. Go ahead and do what you want to do, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna save him. I'm not gonna stop it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know what his contract looked like, but I was assumed that he's still contractually under top rank. So I don't know.
I heard one more fight. That's what a big time T.O. fan told me earlier today. One more fight.
I want to hear Bob tell me.
Right.
I feel you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because the big fan don't be knowing that Bob got the small print on the contract. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you maintain this belt, you still with top rank or whatever the fine print may say. You know what I'm saying? But Bob's a slick lawyer, man. It's a reason
why
why
come out like that.
Yeah, it's a reason why
ain't
he's been
going to show his
around.
hand right until after the fact. So
yeah, it's a reason he's been around this long. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think Bob cares much for T.O. at this point. That's what I think.
Well, he put a lot of bullshit in the air. You feel me?
I think he shit the bed with the Kambosos fight. If it wasn't for that, I don't see Bob treat him any different. But that fight, man, before the fight, they were like, yeah, top rank don't treat us good. We got a lawsuit on Bob. And I mean, I don't know if y'all remember this, but he was talking crazy. And then after the fight,
he was
he's
trying to
like,
flex like he had options and he went out there and shit the bed.
Yes. Yep. And then after the fight, they had to go back to the top rank yard with their tails tucked. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
He didn't even stay at the division anymore.
Absolutely. Okay.
I just think this fight got to happen because of the height of the names, the suggested skill level of the two. I think
Shakur has suggested skill level. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that because I don't see T.O. being able to outbox Shakur. So you know what I'm saying. Somebody may think he can. So whatever someone thinks, that's cool. But you know what I'm saying. I mean, I just think he trying to land one in this fight. That's it. You know what I'm saying. You're not coming in here to outbox him.
I'm gonna say it like this. I'll put it out in the chat. I got up to 2 racks. I know I'm gonna have to split it up, but I got no takers yet. I can't even get $100 bet on this shit. And I get it. The casinos offer better odds if you're a T.O. fan. But let me say it like this. I took the B side, if you will. I took the underdog on the Crawford fight. I could have made more money on it, but I got 1.3K. Right? And I was, I could have made more money on a betting site before I got a VPN and all that. But I can't bet in California legally. I used to be able to. I don't know what the fuck happened. New laws, but I can't bet on the site. So I'm doing this shit on YouTube. So not only can I make money, but I can talk that shit after the fact. That's what I did with Crawford. That's what I'm trying to do with this shit. So yeah, I got 2 racks. I'm sure you go near anybody. You can break it up in any denomination you want to. Give me $50. Give me 100. Whatever you want to do, I'm with it.
You go talk to anybody who's kind of punch drunk, and they're gonna probably take that bet.
Let's go.
I know a lot of times when it comes to core fights, though, people are like they'll talk it, but they
ain't gonna put no money up.
Yeah, I say it all the time. They'll argue you down about everything, what he's not, what he can't do, how he need to do this. Then you like he was trying to bet. I've seen it recently. What fight was it? He's supposed to fight Kid Austin. He ended up fighting Padley. Somebody put $100 bet up. And when they betting on Kid Austin, it was like There you go. You got a chance, like easy money. So yeah, nobody took the bet. It was in
Or
here.
man, I'm gonna say like
Dude sent me his
Cameron,
money
and
and
I think it
everything.
was
Like nobody would take the bet.
Cameron said on that "Come Home with Me" album, "Do like a toaster, put your bread down." Ain't nobody doing that, so I ain't hearing it.
Dudes ain't trying to put that money down. Broly, what it do, man? Can suppress brick and mortar.
Brick and mortar.
Rick and Morty. Is that the cartoon?
No, it's
No, it's like a building. Like
it's like a building where somebody may cook out of a building as opposed to like a food truck.
Right. Shout out to my guy.
No, I was over here catching up on some boxing news, Broly. I see my man Pitbull Cruz. He changed his tune fast as hell. The night
What
of,
happened?
he said he was willing to rematch Roach. He ain't Javante Davis. Now he talking about he's satisfied to move on from Lamont Roach. He's looking to fight. He's looking to fight champions and elite contenders who'll be more willing to fight in the center of the ring and all this.
No, the fuck he didn't say that shit. Like
What was
Lamont
that
ain't
fight?
obliged.
What was that fight?
Bro, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good on Pitbull. That little fake superstar shit they got going on. He an entertaining guy, but he limited as hell. He don't even understand.
Yo.
He cool, but whatever.
man.
He lost to Lamont Roach. They just bailed him out because it was
man.
He built as some like star still. Yeah. What did he say? As the crew say, he's turning to champions and elite contenders who will be more willing to fight in the center ring. That's crazy. Ann McQueen said that, and I'm just looking at it. My guy
I'm
said
looking
it
at
too.
right here on Boxing Scene, man. They got the full article. He on some nonsense.
That suggested that Lamont didn't do that. That is weird.
Super
Right.
weird. And then
That's yeah. That was my main takeaway.
He talking about I'm not Javante Davis. I'm willing to rematch. He thought shit a couple days like hell no. Like I could, and I think that's why Roach fought him like that early on to show him like yo, I could mix it up with you in the exchanges.
It was foolish though. It wasn't the best strategy. I'm acknowledge that it wasn't the best strategy because you know you were a better boxer. So why would you engage him in his style? That's what made it controversial. That's what made it close. So I wasn't with it.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit made me mad seeing it because I already knew what they was gonna do, and he should have known it too. He should have been more aware of the situation. Box his ass.
Right.
Anything close and competitive, they ain't doing you no favors. You don't see what they just did to you. Why did you think they was gonna do you another favor? And fighters gotta know themselves, man. If you're not a knockout guy, don't sell me don't oversell no knockout shit. Damn. I knew you weren't gonna knock him out, and I said it, bro. I said you going there trying to knock him out, you fuck around and break your hand. What happened?
Right.
The man broke his hand. I said, bro, that's because you was trying to knock him out. I don't care what he said. Yeah, you was trying to knock him out. Should have just boxed his ass, just like Ryo did. You ain't see what Ryo said, man. I ain't about to play with this dude. I'm not about to play with him. I'm not about to make this shit hard. I'm about to box him, turn him. His defense was on point. He just made this shit look easy. And that's why I say, man, that's the difference between fighters that be good, really good, and then you got elite and generational, man. Dudes that understand the situation, bro. Go out there and make a fight and know how to make a fight easier for you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Zoom. We wrapping up, man. We wrapping up. I hear the cavalry in the back. So I know they what they about to
All right.
You know what I mean?
Right. You say that, Just. I'm looking at this.
Obliged them. And look, man. Fighters don't be tricked out of y'all spot. I don't give a damn about no Tom and Jerry shit, bro. Don't be tricked out your spot. Don't go out there and fight against your best interest, bro. Don't do it. Do not do it.
There you go. Well stated.
He got another draw in a row. PBC said draw 2 right now. Get over here, draw 2.
PBC out there playing Uno with that man's career.
Yo, I'm telling you, they
draw 2.
Lamont. Draw 2 right now.
That's funny.
I just hate how people keep saying that fights, he ain't do it now. He ain't do enough. So I'm going to just keep making the same point. He fought a guy, back-to-back fights, that was more popular than what he is. Like, you could really read articles of how Pitbull Cruz is a star and Pitbull Mania and shit like that. So you're telling me after you just disrupted plans, they about to come do you a solid? Why in the fuck would they do that? And then guess what you did? You made it easier for him. How did you do that? You fought in a way that I don't think you had to fight. I do think you could have boxed him and missed smart. That's what I was saying the whole time. That's why I was for sure you was gonna beat the dude. I'm like, yo, you gonna go out here and box this dude. He ain't about to play. Even with the knockout shit he talking, I'm like, he know better than to go out. Nope, he don't know better. He probably did, but he was just in his own head. He overthought that. Supposed to,
and that's what we do when we analyze fights. We think, oh, what have they done in the past? What they're most likely to do. But you can't. The X factor is what approaches you're going to take. Yeah, right. Yeah. Like a Haney, again, Osterine, and I don't give no forgiveness for that. But Haney also had the wrong approach in that, right? He wasn't staying within himself. So that's the X factor that gets in the way of sometimes. You don't know what the dude's going to do. So.
He boosted Pitbull profile. He ain't had a knockdown since Rollies. Yeah, and that's all they was talking about. I was like, man, the memes, man. See, he took he this and he that. He this and he that. I'm like, bro, it's a fight. It happens. But I do think that's because you was trying to bang with him and you just got caught. Because again, when you fighting a guy at what he does best, you give him opportunities that otherwise it wouldn't be there. That's what I think. And you created that. You opened the door for him to be able to knock you down like that, in my opinion. And he got it. Got that one shot in. Didn't even get you all the way down. Just made sure your glove touched enough to say, yo, that's a legit knockdown. And that shit sucked, man. Shit sucked for my guy Mont. But on to the next. Hopefully he heal up and get a good fight moving forward. Shout out to
looking like we might be getting Hitchins and Ortiz as well.
Drop Dre. And Cruz because he had a draw in his last fight. Now he fought Cruz in Texas.
I ain't heard about that. That's 2 weight classes.
Richardson Hitchins was Jermaine Ortiz at 140.
Oh, Jermaine.
Yeah, Jermaine Ortiz said, talk to your team and make sure they're not keeping nothing from you, Goofy. Richardson Hitchins replied 3 hours later, I'll see you soon. Be ready, with a wink.
Gotcha.
He said at the who?
I wouldn't mind it.
Jermaine Ortiz.
Oh, okay.
Because yesterday it was reported that he was offered a fight with Jermaine Ortiz but turned it down. Hitchins said that ain't never happened. Jermaine Ortiz told him, make sure your team ain't keeping nothing from you. And then after that, Richardson Hitchins replied once again and said, I'll see you soon. Be ready. So that could potentially be the fight that he's in January 31st.
Right.
Yeah, they didn't announce no undercard.
And then Ammo Williams and Carlos Adames is on the undercard too in January. Just to get.
Oh, for real?
That didn't get that. Yeah, Ammo Williams and Carlos Adames.
I didn't know.
I got Carlos.
I got Carlos too, and I like Ammo, but goddamn,
I mean that dude from the same place. I got Carlos.
Carlito.
Carlito's way. Yeah,
Carlito about to go out there and make this shit hard for Ammo. I just hope he don't have that. Well, never mind. I'm not going to say that. Ammo, I just hope you fully prepared and ready to go, bro. I like Ammo. I do. Man, sometimes he be having that look on his face,
he barely beat my boy Ivan, bro. If my boy Ivan didn't take that fight on 3 days' notice, he would have lost to him, bro.
It's like crazy once a guy loses, like certain fights from there just get harder.
Yep.
I think it could be competitive, Broly. Sometimes people get like mixed up the two, close and competitive. Like you can compete with somebody every round of the way, right? For 12 rounds. But if you lost or 8, you got dominated pretty much to me. You know what I'm saying? If I won twice as many rounds as you, yeah, it's safe to say I probably dominated you. You know what I'm saying?
But love it. Let me dig into something you just said. You said once a guy loses, the fights get harder. You mean like mentally he can't overcome that loss? Like, damn, I thought I was that nigga. Or the matchmaking gets less preferable.
Combination of the two, but really for me, I was focusing on the fighter itself. It's like once that cloak of invincibility is removed. Not saying they thought they was invincible, but it's like once you learn that you can lose, it's like it's in the back of your mind now. You know it because it's been proven to you, as opposed to somebody that's got that undefeated energy in them and don't know how to lose, right? Just going in there and mixing that shit up.
Well, I was leaning in that direction. That's what I took from it, like a sports psychology type thing. Yeah, I feel you.
It's always good building with you. I like, I just like the conversations, bro. Like the guy said, the money got to be good because ammo was IBF mandatory. Man, I think certain fights after that Shiraz fight, they wouldn't prefer for ammo. But this Adames, this ain't no easy fight. That's a tough ass fight for him.
Almost definitely. I mean, Shiraz.
I think I'm picking him to lose, respectfully.
He almost had Shiraz, right? I don't know how y'all feel about that.
Ammo and
Shiraz fight. Yeah. No. When Adames faced Shiraz, was that last year or early this year?
Yeah, he beat. I thought he beat Shiraz and got robbed. Turkey said, "Nah, not today. I got you." Turkey said, "Nah, I got you."
That's what I wanted. I want you to touch on that. Okay.
But we see differently. Shit, I don't even know if dudes can go 15 rounds. To be in 15 round shape, and I think that the diets and the food is so much different that we'll never see that again. I just think it's too dangerous for fights to go that long. Think about it: 12 round fights, shit be going wrong. 10 rounders, let alone you add, 3 more rounds. That's what, 9 more minutes. That's a long time.
Okay,
that's a lot.
No,
that's
I feel you.
Punishment.
I feel you, but I will say this.
I get it. Once upon a time, they used to do it. I just think the way shit move now, I think it'd be too dangerous to put guys in 15 round fights.
I don't know if it should be 11 or 13, but I think it should be an odd number of rounds, so it's more likely to get a decision than a draw.
I like that.
Right. So
I like that. I ain't even gonna lie, because I thought of that some years ago before I even had a channel. I'm like, 6 and 6, and that's a draw. Like, why you can't just be an odd number? So you kind of somebody got to fight and you go to a 13th round. But I know that's odd, but I definitely know where you're coming from, bro. I hate it too. Even numbers. I'm like, nah, somebody got to lose. We don't want to see no damn draw.
Right. Because in NFL, you hardly ever get
I'm gonna try to
draw
rock
or
out with the dual stream for a little while. Like people were saying it was hard for them to find my stream when I was just doing verticals. So now we doing them both. I mean, so it'd be.
Oh yeah. That's the new shit. I heard you, champ.
Treat it as one, yeah. But it'd be people on 2 different sides. But as long as y'all hitting the like button, it's all good. But look, appreciate y'all coming up and rocking out. It's about my time. Shout out to my brother Ant, always jumping off. Dang, I was about to say, Ant, any last words? Shout out to my dog, Ant McQueen, behind the hands, 503. And everybody that came through the rock out with your boy, man. CJ, man, you got any final words for the people, for the good folks?
Oh, no, man. It's just, it's almost like therapy for me, man, to come up here and talk this boxing.
Hey, look, keep pushing. I already know without even saying. Read between the lines.
Word.
Keep pushing. That's why I say we here with you. You already know. And when you pop back on, I'm going to come check you out. And we're going to get some more.
Yeah, I know it's been a minute. I've been inconsistent, but
man, it's because life be lifing. So we know you talking to somebody that, bro, my live was 2 hours the other day, a little over. They know that's short for me. So trust me. And I was working.
Oh, you be rocking out. Definitely.
Right.
And even if I'm not commenting, I'll be tapped in. Definitely always hitting the like. So yeah, salute to you. Popping up on my shit.
Definitely.
Anyone who don't know, I'm sure he won't mind self-promotion. Come on over and tap in. I'll probably be going live again Friday, but there's a lot of shit going on right now. But just do again.
Fans know how it go. But support my guy CJ Rich, man, and that's how we grow, man. Y'all support the content creators. We keep building and gonna keep doing our thing. Appreciate you, my guy.
Yes, sir. Salute. That's it. That's all I got.
All right. Peace. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the family. Much love. Enjoy the rest of Wednesday, and I'll see all of y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all know how we do. Another Thursday. Then it seems like this week kind of going by fast too, man. But I appreciate the love, man, and we'll be back tomorrow, 4 p.m. to build on this boxing. Much love to everybody in the chat. Shout out to y'all. See you.
Representing Brick City, Shakur.
Finding those levels too. Look at that 4-punch combination. It's a masterclass right now from Shakur Stevenson. That's what you're seeing. A masterclass. And Shakur meeting them with straight left hand.
Oh, there's a knock.